Ooh, there we go. How is everyone doing today? Had a little hiccup. Sorry for the late start. We gone. Hello, hello. Sorry, was making sure all the notifications went out. Please type in chat if you could hear me. Hi, Jamaica. How you doing? I'll be doing your video right after the live stream. I apologize in advance for how much I may stumble. It's been the only thing I've listened to besides a couple extra times listening to Ren's new song. But the majority has been that song, trying to learn it. So, excuse me. Do we wait for anyone else to show up or do we get started? Since I can't share the screen, I'm just playing it off my Spotify playlist to hopefully keep the live running as smooth as possible. Loving my dubby. They don't pay me to say nice things. One thing I need to get before starting. Stuff to keep Chop quiet. You gonna get up in the chair again? Come here. Say hi. Up. Say hi. Come here. Chop, come here. Please like the stream. I'll give it another minute. If no one else shows up, we'll get started. Unless I see some people saying let's go in the comments. I'm trying to coerce Chop on camera, and he is going to win the battle. Oh, now I have your attention. Huh? Now I have your attention. I could show Chop's training treats. Look, there he is. It's up here, Chop. Hey, don't you sneaky little bastard. He got one too. Come on, Chop. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, yeah, they love seeing you. Okay. All right, let's get going. Maybe more will show up as we go. Oh, wait, no, not that song. That's the song I've been listening to. Don't you start. You just got a couple. Be patient. Never too different. So I'm gonna be pausing and talking during the songs. Try to keep it to a minimum. I believe I saw 17 tracks or something like that. So, but the only ones I've heard on this album: "What Does Your Love Look Like?" "What Am I Waiting For?" and "Peter." Everything else will be new to me. First song up is "Not Supposed to Be Here." Looks like that's the title track to the album. Chop, what do you think you're doing? 1 second before I start. I have to throw something away. Sorry, be right back. Okay. Now he can't get to that. That was my breakfast this morning. Alrighty. So here we go. Not Supposed to Be Here, first track of the album. Yeah. Never too different. Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived this. Sound wise, how is it? Both me and the music? Just in case it gets dead, I got my charger ready to go. Okay, thank you. Here we go. To life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid. Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talk about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here. I love it, man. Mellow beat. I would think one of the better ways to start an album. It's either that or just go all in. Nowhere in between. You got to start either nice and mellow and lead them into it, or just beat their brains in. And he went with the mellow route. Chop, you have to wait. You made me go outside in the rain. Okay? I took him out before the stream started, so any begging he does is manipulation. That goes by way too fast. Tastes so good though. All right. But yeah, honestly, lyrics are kind of flowing by me. I'm catching them, but not really. For me, musically, when I listen to things, it's the instrumentals I learn first and then the lyrics later. So when listening to music for the first time, that's kind of how it works as well. So trying to catch the lyrics at the same time, especially since it's live.
My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cul-de-sac, happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get the house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids, early 20s, no parents. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs. And I wonder what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know. What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I'd do anything for them. I wanna...
That's some real shit right there. Is he helping or is he hindering his friends, helping them, like bringing them along for the ride while he's being successful and reaping the rewards of having such amazing talent? I think if you do it the Ren route, where your friends become your support system, your colleagues, you could trust them with anything, and they're kind of earning their way. But if they're just taking the free ride, then I don't think you're helping much. But that's just my opinion. Nothing wrong being that rising tide, as long as everyone knows they gotta do their fair share at the same time.
Take them with me, every selfish. Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I'd do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid. Well, homies, I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here. It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house, till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Liar that I've always been. Cheater in the secret still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Now it's okay.
Man, he's going off. He's not holding back, not even on himself in this moment. Just opening up to us, being raw, being real, not afraid to shine a light on his negative sides as well. And personally, that's one thing, like, I've always looked at things that way. Like, can't joke around if you can't take the jokes, like, or if you can't laugh at yourself, you have no right laughing at anyone else. And knowing when it's appropriate and when it's not. But Yes, agreed, Jamaica. Also, welcome to the moderator crew. uh, but very brave way to open an album, I say. That track's only got a couple seconds left. Chop is being a whiny boy. That's not going to get you treats. Make an appearance. I'll give you a treat. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come here. Up. Up. Okay, look. See, I have the treat. You will get it. Come here. Up. 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 Not even a kiss. No, he just takes the treat and bounces. And then he'll start begging for the next one. You're going to have to wait. All right, let's get into the next track.
I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
This one's called Never Me. Heavy bass.
People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say, who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that.
I've heard clips of this on Instagram, but never the whole song. I'm sure there's a few songs on this album that I've heard clips of. I know I've heard clips of Jeep because he does those like collabs where he puts it out there for people to do their own verse. I think that's freaking amazing too, to reach out to your community like that, give them a chance to be a part of your music, not just enjoy it by listening. Um, 1 second. Trying to get something in the chat window. Hopefully, I don't have to start over. Wait. There's a better way to do this. Do 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 do. Why is this not letting me join my own live? Oh, I know how to do it. Go here, go here. Hi, Draws. Thank you for stopping by. I'm trying to link the Discord in the description, but it's making me do it the hard way. It's making me do it the hard way. It's making me do it the hard way. There we go. Did that work? Why not? Come on, pop up, please. Come on, pop up, please. Come on, pop up, please. Why? Draws, can you please link Discord and chat? It's not letting me do it through Chop's channel. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Pin. You're the best, Draws. Thank you. All right. Now that bit of fun is done, make sure you like the stream if you're here. Let's get back into the music.
I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. 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 Devil that got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what they evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two. I got some haters repeating my name and it's all good to fall till I show them like Peter. Just thought he was either a liar or he was just too good at playing. Somehow it's unspeakable. Hard to believe all these people are fake, but that's what when I see them, it's always a see it through. I'm always trying to convince a bitch I'm not a cheater, but I get a spot like a cheater do. I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in a prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of being at funerals, dog. Tired of trying to pair my mom.
Love it when he goes hard. Fuck yeah. He is so articulate when he goes like that, though. It's amazing. His and Tech-N9ne styles, when they go that fast, are so similar. I could see the influence I assume that Token got from Tech. Still different, but you could still feel the influence there.
Cheater do, I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in a prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of being at funerals, dog. Tired of trying to pair my mom. Tired of being the ex that the women don't talk shit about, cause I break me heart. And let somebody tell them they really should be putting blame on themselves for not keeping me hard enough. Fuck in the back of the Mercedes so many times I get a little horny when I start her. So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living in family ties every partner. If you see me in your city, I'll be in a hoodie and ball in my face like I'm Arthur. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain will go to sleep. I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. 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 Coke always been a leader, can't relate to a follower. You type of guy wiped her up only to act like Bossifer. What's on my wrist got her chest beating like heart rate monitor. She'll be your love.
He got a little open there too, but you had to be listening to catch it, where he was like talking about, it was further back, but he was talking about like building up, trying to like bring his mom back from whatever sadness she was in and other things in that part of the song. I lost track getting stuck in the beat again. Very easy to get lost in the beat. I mean, bass is hitting hard. It's fucking amazing. Excuse me. Does he make most of his beats like Ren, or does he get help outside? It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't take away from his ability. I'm just curious. Let's get back into it.
Fuck that. Fuck always been a leader, can't relate to a follower. You type of guy after up only to act like boss of her. What's on my wrist got her chest beating like heart rate monitor. She'll be your loss, I'll be her throat lozenge if I wanted her. I've never been good at just chilling, that's when a demon visits. She say I'm too busy to me means good job living. Tell my mom you wave on the blue, you get the girl shook and panicked. I'm so good on my own, might wanna go get a pussy planet. Everyone talking about me this second, I'm leaving this so much they don't want to say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said I'm afraid to be. Cannot be saving a hoe, but ironically all of them salty and all of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lot of the bitches for her benefit is okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me so it could be easy to break it up with her quietly. That was the reason I always encouraged her to go to Hollywood, New York, and Miami. One thing I don't like about being better than all of these rappers is no one is trying me. I'm gonna fuck a son and then he's gonna fuck up his son to continue the dynasty. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that.
All right, that's the end of that one. Next one's Duck Hunter. I think I did that backwards. I forgot to put the water in first. Nah, it broke down pretty good anyways. Yeah, that one hit hard. Definitely hit his speed bag in there for a little bit, but I'm here for it. I'm not going to be surprised if I have that same opinion at the end of this. With that being said, little promotion. I am partnered with Dubby. I saw something on Instagram, signed up. If you ever look into it, it's a energy supplement thing. So far, my experience, there is no crash. It does help you focus some. Definitely elevate your energy levels. I would follow the instructions. Other people, I've seen some reviews where they didn't like the flavor. They wanted more, so they doubled up or whatnot. And they don't recommend going over 2 servings a day. So I haven't exceeded that. It's my first time going back to back, though. So we'll see how that works. But if you use code Grumpy Wolf Reacts, no spaces, capitals on Grumpy Wolf and Reacts, the G, the W, the R, you'll save 10% on your order. And if you do use it, it helps me out at the same time. No pressure. I've enjoyed it so far. The tub that you saw when you get it is about half full, at least from the one I've purchased. But you will get the amount they say, like serving wise, out of it. Promotion out of the way. That was not paid. I'm just drinking it and trying to promote it. I'm only going to push things I believe in. So until I have a bad experience, I'll be pushing that company. Let's get into Duck Hunter.
Good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck Hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I'm called truth for the fight. Blood sucker, I'ma get loose, but I'm tight. Good morning, America, girl, don't act like it ain't known with this favorite shit. She told me she got 6 bodies before me, I'm sure she does. Let's call it body dysmorphia. Filling with kids like the cast of Euphoria. Bible on top and the cash in the door above. I'm in her organ, so she call me Portland or Astoria. I am the storm, I'm in the cornea. If I look down, just tell him pour me up. Pistol in my brother's bag. If you press him, his back will start talking just like Doris was. Swiping, no swiping like my card decline. Made a 10 to a split, I guess he's now a 5. Hoodie so big, I look like Soren. Not my size, put your soul in the air like shoes on power lines. Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression of me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray.
Chop gave us a little extra time in there. That was nice of you. Thank you. Damn. This one. Yeah, I finally got one. But this one. Hi. You don't need to go outside. You're just trying to make me do what you want. You went out before I started. You'll be good. You're just trying to get more treats out of me. Yeah, I know your tricks. This one sounds different than anything of his I've heard so far. Beat-wise. I like it. If you could see the death stare he's giving me right now. No, you're not getting another one. I just gave you one. You could wait.
Love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression of me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I'm called truth for the fight. Blood sucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight. 2 fingers in her like we made a truce. I can call my woman blue, cause I might get confused. If she know I don't like her like booze. Put my dog on TV till he feel like he Clifford at school. Industry saw me, I'm pretty like Patriots. I didn't lose since I came out the plume. I dude up to something, but I'm down for anything. Like fuck society, my crowd is menacing. The bike is motor, that's without the pedaling. She down on one knee, that's without the wedding ring. Metal above the waist, that's without the belly ring. You showed the ropes to me without the wrestling. You gave your homies up without the questioning. You turning 12, like what the fuck 11 bring? Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He want
Beat still thumps. Instrumentals are nuts. Lyrically, he's on point. I feel it's anyway, I want to say it. It kind of sounds like I'm putting him down, but I'm not trying to. More basic for his style, but it's still fire. I hope that made sense.
beat me so bad that his impression of me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I'm called truth for the fight. Blood sucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight.
I like there's almost no transition from song to song. Like, even if you just let them play into each other. Like, the last song is still playing while you're seeing the intro and stuff of the next song. I've not seen that happen on Spotify before, so I'm assuming it's intentional on his part. So that was Duck Hunter. I was expecting a few more video game references. I may have missed them, getting stuck on the beat and melody and stuff, but I need to see that video. I've seen clips of him in that orange paint or gold paint. This one's called Friends. Let's get into it. All right, friends, here we go.
I met a girl who was the last in line to at a meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did my best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew heard her cause she spoke real quietly. She was a pretty girl, a body I didn't notice till she left. My bro saw her and complimented her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers. I know my bro well, I know his type. I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro. And she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no.
Oh, this beat flow's nice. Fuck yeah. The more rappy songs he's done so far that I've listened to going into this, beat's been more hard pounding. This is more it just flows. The beat's there, it hits, but it's not the main thing you feel right now in the music. I hear more the instrumentals than I feel the beat. And he just comes in lyrically as he does.
Her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers. I know my bro well, I know his type.
He's taking this on a story. He's a really good storyteller, I'm coming to find out. He's good at taking you on a ride and good at bringing out the emotions that's intended when he puts the music together. Chop, please stop.
I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro. And she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know who the fan is. I'm why she didn't take her life, but I'm also why my friend took advantage. I don't know who she blamed, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my music, I wonder what's first to enter her head. Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
That's a fucking hard bar right there. That's some real shit. That took a dark turn. Oh shit. Come here, my boy. Come on. Oh, you didn't get it. There. Holy shit, that took a turn. What? What? You're averaging a treat a song. I think that's pretty good. You don't need to go out there. It's raining. We were just out there. You're just trying to get me away from the camera. This is going to be a continuous battle with him, I'm learning. As soon as I sit down in the chair. If you're in Discord, you will have seen he took over the chair yesterday. I don't know if it was just to get in the sun or what, but after I took the picture of him sitting, he just laid there for like 20 minutes until I went and messed with food.
Creep, but he don't know who the fan is. I'm so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know who the fan is. I'm why she didn't take her life, but I'm also why my friend took advantage. I don't know who she blamed, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my...
I bet. And there's people who will use that. It seems like maybe in the moment he knew it was happening and didn't stop it, but it seems like something he regrets, even if it didn't happen to him. Just the fact that it happens, that's kind of what I'm getting from the way he's singing it, rapping it.
But I'm also why my friend took advantage. I don't know who she blamed, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my music, I wonder what's first to enter her head. Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
I met this kid when I was 14, he was 23. Almost 10 years on me, but we were like family. 200 Villa rabbits from Massachusetts. He'd come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up to 4 a.m. recording songs and making playlists. Driving home and talking about what life's gonna be like when we make it. He called me crying one day. I said, bro, is everything okay? He said, bro, everything is straight. I got a daughter on the way. I knew this girl, she was special. Hang with us at the stew, throwing words out the freestyle. She gave birth to a healthy child, Rose a father, she was wild. By the time they potty trained her, I was starting to go viral. By the time she was like 4, I was just beginning to tour. He was watching me from his phone, happy for me but wanted more. We would always talk about the only losers is the ones who quit. My success showed him it's possible, so he stayed in my crib. My trips to Cali put me in room with millionaires. I come home with stories, he said, dude, I gotta get out there. I said it could change everything, never mention his kid. He just remembered what we said about people who decide to quit. That girl needs a father, but dreams need pursuit. So when I moved to LA, my dog did too. In hopes to make it big, and my success is what encouraged it. And that encouragement had left the little girl fatherless. Cause talking every day turned into talking every week. And years fly quicker every year, you blink an eye and she's a teen. And now you're in the land of dreams, but worse, you're in the land of dreamers. You don't stand out in the slightest, got no motion, got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, and got no bread for plane tickets.
Fuck. Getting real on this one. All right. Kind of see why the beat is the way it is now. Fits the mood of the song. When we get to What Does Your Love Look Like, are y'all okay with me singing with it instead of listening? Dude. Yeah. Well, when he said he was getting real and open on this album, he was not lying. Stop it, Chop. You're better than this. Play with your toys. Where's your squeaker? This is his squeaker. Doesn't do much squeaking anymore. But he still loves it. I just have to pay attention when he rips pieces off it. It's almost ready for the garbage can. But man, this is hitting hard. And emotionally too. Like, sounds like took his friend with him to California, but doing that took him away from the daughter, and then the interactions with her got less and less as the years went by.
Big, and my success is what encouraged it. And that encouragement had left the little girl fatherless. Cause talking every day turned into talking every week. And years fly quicker every year, you blink an eye and she's a teen. And now you're in the land of dreams, but worse, you're in the land of dreamers. You don't stand out in the slightest, got no motion, got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, and got no bread for plane tickets. Got your daughter's phone number, but get no answer when it's ringing. She made up her mind about you. And being token's homie doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me and my bro still hang. I ain't seen his daughter since the high chair. I moved out of Cali, but he started a new life there. I feel his pain, I never mentioned there's no purpose for me. So when we get together, I just tell him more stories. And he tells me about his single that he's waiting on a mix for. I still give encouragement, cause that's all I'm good for. But he never gonna make it. And what's the biggest loser? Look, a quitter or a deadbeat dad in Hollywood. That's my dog, though.
Fuck. Getting real, spitting opinions and facts. Damn. Yeah, definitely fire. Like, at what point do you stop following your dreams and step up to be the father you're supposed to be? Or once that fatherhood comes into play, is that when it's time to step back look at reality and be like, this is where my priority should be. Shouldn't be chasing this anymore. Maybe later on down the road, I could pursue this again, but I need to focus on this little girl right now. Seems like he got caught up in the glitz and the glamour, and priorities got mixed up. For those of you just joining, I'm on the track called Friends. It is almost over. How far into this are we? This is only the 4th song. Oh, What Does Your Love Look Like is next. So here we go. I will be rapping along with What Does Your Love Look Like, just to give you all a heads up who were not here when I made that announcement.
Ain't no answer when it's ringing. Motion got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, and got no bread for plane tickets. Got your daughter's phone number, but get no answer when it's ringing. She made up her mind about you. And being token's homie doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me and my bro still hang. I ain't seen his daughter since the high chair. I moved out of Cali, but he started a new life there. I feel his pain, I never mentioned there's no purpose for me. So when we get together, I just tell him more stories. And he tells me about his single that he's waiting on a mix for. I still give encouragement, cause that's all I'm good for. But he never gonna make it. And what's the biggest loser? Look, a quitter or a deadbeat dad in Hollywood. That's my dog, though.
You're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. You're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that was Friends. Fire. Deep. Raw. Emotional. If it's a true story, kind of put his friend on blast, but in a respectful way. Going off the impressions I've gotten since being introduced to Token, I'm assuming it's a true story. But what's up? What Does Your Love Look Like is next. The song that introduced me to Token. I've already done my reaction to this. So all I'm going to be doing is singing along with the song, vibing out. Hope y'all enjoy. Keep it friendly in the comments, please. Here we go. Right for you, but I'm just what I should be. Not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 And somebody said, I do want to love you. I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your side of the gate might have it. It's the gate. It is, so it's the environment we feel safer in. That is crazy how it took me to tell you I love you. But like that was the weirdest. But I'd say I love you when mom was in the room and he moved back to singing his lyrics. Because you always choose to. You always know where to be at all the time. It's not what I'm used to. Yeah, good time to this week in the load off. There for 21 before the day I got that phone call. I let the phone drop. I got to do your best to be a child. Remember, I'm trying to get a chance. And good manager, he's going to be a rapper before a good man. Telling us goodbye. And he said, oh, you're going to hold back a cry. But I got to tell you why I'm not right for you. I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 It's not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that's colored my veins, that's present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night? Do the voices get softer when we're intertwined? Been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just want to run and escape the pressure, the pains, be pressure of safety, pressure of promises, that's what the main be. Pressure of bravery, moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. The therapist said all these wounds that I kept there created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh Tale 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating, denying the sins of rooted. The God it is dying, but still she forgives. Repeats every night I tried to sleep. Hear the screams through concrete, but it repeats. Here's your love, a lesson that social cells in my blood. A lesson that told me that love ain't enough, and the love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat with my dad's car with my maker. He looks like he turned his face. Him, and in the words that he spoke, cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated. It's been creating a world that we co-created, and I made mistakes, but I love you daily. It's like that. It's just me, my mom, and my sis. The less just mom disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, because I gotta be a new rain. Strong for my sis and my mom, not a lucid. Susan moving through the confusion. Like lucid. Look like, does it feel joy inside? Does it keep you up at night? Does it make you feel like the fist in the windpipe, suffocating the feeling when it loves, make it feel right? Never it's going like right. Nightstand makes the pain stop one night. One more blade to my cold knife. What does your love look like? Ooh, I do not have the lung capacity for this song. Where does I want to tell me you feel for me? There's those good mom motivation tomorrow. Would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down, and you're leaving. You answer because you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. Ways is over for you. We got to do some cursing for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. History got in the way. Trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. The fast I get quiet, you start to see more passion. So what real yelling can lead to, so no, I can't have it. You can say this, you know, to the whole to the side. If you take it at all, you're gonna ever hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you. I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 Thank you for sticking with me through that one. It's been a minute since I listened to it, stumbled more than I wanted to. I always have an issue with Token's part in the beginning. I don't know why. I haven't adjusted to his style yet. Chop is staring me down. No, you're not winning, Chop. I know you could go longer. You're just trying to make me leave the camera. Such a manipulator. Yes, you, the cute little boy. What? What? You want to say hi again? Come here. No, you're working for it this time. Okay, there you go. Good boy. Oh, thank you. I got your squeaker. I got your squeaker. I got your squeaker. There we go. Get your squeaker. You've gotten more than you're supposed to, okay? When these run out, though, that's it. No more. All right. That was What Does Your Love Look Like? Next one is Kumquat. This is another one I've heard clips of on Instagram, but not the whole thing.
Still come down the quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a puss stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off, I'm cross like a trust loss. Pitch so hard, brick lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp with her hips, it's a hippocampus. On her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the kid inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Face so stupid that I get a look, every look. Dick so boozy, gotta feed the puss like a puss. She took me off the street, she let my curfew. Flagging shit down and we called it a bird flu. I can't commit, I got trauma to work through. So you gotta blame yourself if I hurt you. I was the only one who started balling when I saw the call from a ladder that hurts. My dad's apartment was so fucking dirty, and part of me thinks he was meant for the dirt. I was a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. The only thing we had in common is cancer was terminal, and I was always
He does have similar flow patterns that he likes to get into. Hi, Chop. Stop it. You just had 2 treats. Be good. Get your squeaker. I'll get it then. My squeaker. It's my squeaker. If you want it, you better keep it. Yeah, get your squeaker. Definitely can beat hard. Instrumentals are on point. Chop distracted me. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Let's go back a little bit.
She took me off the street, she let my curfew. Flagging shit down and we called it a bird flu. I can't commit, I got trauma to work through. So you gotta blame yourself if I hurt you. I was the
Oh yeah, that was it. His flow patterns, like, when he's going fast, it's a specific way. When he's in this pocket, it's a specific way. On that first track, it was a little slower, more downbeat. The way he was singing or rapping. Like he matches the beat and stuff well, but you could still hear the patterns, or at least I can. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird.
The only one who started balling when I saw the call from a ladder to hers. My dad's apartment was so fucking dirty, and part of me thinks he was meant for the dirt. I was a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. The only thing we had in common is cancer was terminal, and I was always in terminals. Last time that he was in Germany, he was in tactical. That's how I shooting bullets at him. I think of him every time I'm in Germany, inside a groupie and shooting my kids at him. Real come down the quad, like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I'll be closed off, I'm cross like a touch lost. Pitch so hard, brick lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp with her hips, it's a hippocampus. On her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the kid inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip.
That was a lot of hip lines right there. That was very Ren-esque. Like in a Cujo Beatdown where he hits on every form of the word right.
Lost pitch so hard, brick lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp with her hips, it's a hippocampus. On her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the kid inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Face so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so boozy, gotta feed the puss octopus. Put so many toxins in my system, Dracula wouldn't even touch a vein of mine. Put so many pillows on my bed that I can't even find.
Then the puss lines. Yeah, he's got wordplay for days. Excuse me.
girl, I just was inside. Put so many words inside a song, you gotta be real fucking crazy to memorize. Put so many demons in my verse that my suicide note will probably rhyme. Every thought I have is sick enough to make an EMT say TMI. Only riding when I'm drinking, my kids hit her IUD and got a DUI. When I die, I want my legacy to be 1,000 women hate him in the same way. All these flight delays are just preparing me for heaven's gates when they say the gate change. Real calm down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Finding good fuck on, then I fuck off. I'll be close off, front cross like a trust loss. Bitch so hard, brick lung, with a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp at her hips, it's a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the kid inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping to my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but I book. Face so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feel the clothes octopus.
Hey, what's up, Joe? What's your boy Cam, bro? I've been thinking about you, yeah. I know why you fell off. I know exactly why you fell off. That hard to get you back on track. You gotta set that black beauty on fire. Sit in the corner with your hood up all the time and shit. Take the fuck out, bro. It probably stink, by the way. Two, we gotta change the hair. Hair's terrible. Hair's insane. I don't know if you know this or not, but you fucking famous, dog. Stop going to fucking Supercut. That white lady is fucking you up. You understand that? She giving you that good old fashioned fuck up too, dog. You don't care about your image no more or something, brother?
That was Kumquat. Fire. So far every track's been a little different. I like it. This one is Feral. Haven't heard any of it before, so completely fresh. Beats hard, but slow. Fucking hits. Feel the reverb coming off my speaker. Feel the bass.
She sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. Ebenezer Scrooge in my life's a Christmas carol. Bow. She want me to show my true colors until I'm caught red-handed. Ooh. Speak of thunder, then I steal your women, I'm a top 10 bandit. Labels got you boys doing split Sean Paul Van Damme shit. Damn. Don't you wear so many hats, I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Have me coming.
These ad-libs are fucking hilarious. Did not expect it to go this way, but nice.
Bandit. Labels got you boys doing split Sean Paul Van Damme shit. Damn. Don't you wear so many hats, I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Have me coming in a second, that's a second coming. Almost thought the Lord was crucified. More money, more problems, but when my door is suicide, I'll be a door of suicide. Bad bag on my bros, that's for a safety. It's like dogs, and you take them guys to scuba dive. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Call it euthanize. VIP list, I put our dogs down. Like my doggy got a tumor target always on me. Let's find a shooter barking up the wrong tree. I get a neuter barking in my watch fee. I'm like a jeweler bark on me. I shot 3. It's like the booster far from being all clean. But I'm a boozer party's got my dog geeking like a tutor. She sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. Ebenezer Scrooge in my last Christmas carol. Bow. I did you dirty, but you did me dirty first.
Oh, you don't start. You have had plenty of treats. Where'd your squeaker go? You hide it so I can't use it against you? What about this? My bone. My bone. Oh, you want it? Okay. Distraction. Yeah, his ad-libs are on point. Hilarious as fuck. In the clip on Spotify, he is riding a giant dog. If you have not, please click the pinned comment to join our Discord. It's a real fun community I'm building there, or technically we're building there. Hi. You gonna say hi? You want to get up here? Come here. Come here, Chop. He knows there's nothing in my hand. Come here. Come here. Do it. Good boy. Get away from those. Sneaky, sneaky. Come here. On this side. You can't steal them this way. Come here. Come on. I got the treat in my fingers. Yes. You just have to work for it. You're so gentle. You're such a good boy. Thank you. Now play with your toys.
Then my life's a Christmas carol. I did you dirty, but you did me dirty first, now we even. Yup. Meant to be cause she's possessive, you're not possessed by a demon. Yup. I won't ask you about your past if you agree to not ask me about our future. Okay, I bring her back, that means I put the brakes on her back like my childhood scooter. Okay, I don't got a group, I got one homie, I'm the shooter and my bros the alley-ooper. If I die, I'm gonna put my coupe in his name, now we feel like Bradley Cooper. She's so undeniable, I come from Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be the famous one, I'm just a dork who's doing words according to the nerds. I'm pulling humans, nerds, the universe. My storage unit's worth the more boomers where I'm more elusive than the Lord and Lucifer. I'm more reclusive than the dorky students where the whores are foolish, but my boys are stupider. She's more abusive, but I'm sort of used to her. The corner unit's got the ports, I'm moving further. The more I'm moving, it's like the more I'm doing dirt. She's sitting in my shotgun like a barrel. Wow, your girl is fair, mine is feral. Wow, I can take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Wow, melodies are students in my life's a Christmas carol. Wow. I make globals and I'm of a raindrop. Put that halo back of them like a GameStop. Show up after the set, I feel like a .com. I give an autograph.
Uh-oh. Are we back? Are we normal? I hit something and I saw it made things pause. Sorry about that. Is everything running smooth still? Can you hear me? What's up, Vibe? How you doing? Uncle Ray. All right, let's continue.
The opposite of a fingerprint, I give a body cast it up in time. I never be hitting and probably won't fall back on the will follow haters in the crypto. Read the almanac out of sight when the bitches quickly feel like a laundromat. Cause I take it right after finishing. I put you on the map. I can take you off in indefinite. Talking to autocrat. I'm the king and the fucking president. I don't like talking back. I don't care what the new perspective that had a heart attack. Only time that his heart was relevant. Till like a water tap and I'm dirty. Flint. Talking while I was peeking a pocket. Lit. I don't like what you wearing a cheetah print. I'm the animal in a relationship. I'm the animal that they want to come on a ride on. Never live a right, so I know that I'm gonna die wrong. Talking to temper, repeating, I'm only wanna lie on. Pack of potential impossible to put a price on. I'm not good at networking, that's why I don't like the chat much. Oh, okay. Congrats on that big.
He's really good at that aggro style of rapping. Just putting that aggression behind the vocals.
How much did you pay for that one? Oh, okay. Why would I go outside when I'm already lost without moving? Nothing Ebenezer, don't come to me with that joyful bullshit. All that's left in this world that I live for is rapping one night stand role play. My friend got so used to me saying I'ma kill myself, he respond like, okay.
Oh, that's going to be a change of pace. All right, that was Feral. Ran out of my W. Got some orange juice to help get me through that sickness, but it came after it was done. Feeling way better than I did last week. All right, this one's called Sarah's Song. Did I like that last one? I think this one's going to be a little more mellow. Let's see what it's all about.
Tell me why, how could you do that to me? Tell me why.
Are we getting Token singing? Hold on now. This is new. I haven't heard him in this bag before. Chop. I'll take him out after this song because he's not going to stop. And it's been an hour. Just in case. But let's finish this one. And then I'll take a quick break and take him outside.
story that I never thought that I would tell. About me and a girl, sophomore year, pure as hell. I never talked about it, not cause how she'll be affected. Truthfully, I don't care, I was more worried about myself. First girl I ever liked that finally liked me back. Geeked out when I heard about that. Still a virgin, scared to talk to girls, rocking a double X black t-shirt, but still sweating out the back. I had a thing with her. TV shows after school, I would binge with her. First girl I held her hand, the first girl I bought dinner. First girl I met, the mom of butterflies in every picture I would see. You should have felt my heart go. I never knew what to say, so she started every convo. She had more experience, she showed me things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in my music. She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's bound to be famous. We hit some parties too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral.
I relate to that some. Going back to my first serious relationship, I won't say names or nothing, but in my early teens, she was a couple years older. I don't know. Had dinner with her and her parents. She came over on Christmas Eve for a couple hours. Like, hi, it's almost over. Once the song's over, I take you out. Couple more minutes, you'll be fine. I doubt you need to go out. You're just being a brat. But yeah. I'm not seeing comments if anyone's saying anything. Okay, they're popping up at least. But yeah, this definitely hidden different. Personally could relate to this one.
You should have felt my heart go. I never knew what to say, so she started every convo. She had more experience, she showed me things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in music. She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's bound to be famous. We hit some parties too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral for the first time, so rumors started to move. Token has a famous friend, Token might leave school soon. Till this one rumor came next. Last night, I heard Token forced a girl to tell me why.
And this is where it verges from my experiences. Oh, damn. That's fucking rough.
How could you do that to me? The first person who asked me about it, I thought that he was playing. Second person who asked me about it, I started replaying. The night I had with my girl, confirming everything was normal. Fourth person who asked me about it, I started looking for her. Ain't no way she telling lies. You know how rumors travel when your name is on the rise. Little internet fame, but I was disguised. Confrontation wasn't my move, but I had to. I found her in the gymnasium by the athletes. When she saw me, she smiled at me. I was confused. Before I could confront, she ran up to me and she gave me a hug. I told her about the rumor and I asked her where it's from. She replied, what the fuck? Why would I say that? I felt stupid, I said sorry. I walked away thinking that 4 other people were trolling me. The 5th person who told me about it, my whole thing in reverse. The 8th person who told me about it said they heard it directly from her. But she denied it all the same. I started to feel...
Damn. Fuck. What do you do in that moment? Where all the facts are saying one thing, but the person you want to trust is saying another. At one point, does that become where you start challenging it more, where you push more? I had a relationship where I noticed red flags popping up and I brought it up and they flipped it back on me like I was the problem. So I was just trying to clarify a situation, but I think I made it worse. But if there wasn't a problem, would they have reacted as negatively as they did? yeah, found out towards the end after it all went dead, like I was more a utility than I was someone she cared about, but that's fine. Uh, but yeah, how do you do it? How do you handle this situation? People telling you she's saying these things behind your back and they're horrible. Something you would never do. But in the situation, people tend to believe the female anyways, whether it's factual or not. Ruining lives and shit. Not saying it doesn't happen, because it does, but yeah. Some people just take advantage of it and use it for evil instead of, and then that makes it even harder for when it does happen for real, for women to want to come out and speak out, or even men, because it does happen to men too.
She replied, what the fuck? Why would I say that? I felt stupid, I said sorry. I walked away thinking that 4 other people were trolling me. The 5th person who told me about it, my whole thing in reverse. The 8th person who told me about it said they heard it directly from her. But she denied it all the same. I started to feel like I'm attending one of her plays. I never hit her up after and she never hit me up. I left school soon after trying to get my career up. The more stories I heard, I knew damn well she was the author. My friend was like, she must just be jealous of the spotlight. Jealous you getting established. She wanna be an actress. Maybe she just method acting. I told him he was tripping. I had barely built the buzz. Half the town took her side. I stopped fucking with everyone. Tell me why. My intro to relationships left me with bad blood. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-relationship. I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant. Now I think I do. The man that gets commitment don't commit cause he don't know who he's committed to. And I'm not proud of that, but it's my experience. Honestly, not being tied down held my career and shit, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that girl just need her more, cause she good at it. Just don't do it around me no more.
Damn. Hearing this helps me understand his side of what does your love look like even more. Like that song hit me good. Like had me ask some real questions. Like what am I looking for? Or how am I going about trying to find it? Because yeah, I've had a lot of experiences that led me to where I feel I shouldn't trust, but you can't use your past experiences with someone else against someone new that you're meeting, but you also need to protect yourself at the same time. So again, it's a rough road to navigate. The older you get, the more difficult finding relationships I feel is. Like I'm in my early 40s or just turned 41. It doesn't get easier the older you get because there's just more baggage that comes with these experiences that you're living through. More stuff you have to unpack, harder it is for someone new to accept. And that's both sides. So I get it.
Blood. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-relationship. I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant. Now I think I do. The man that gets commitment don't commit cause he don't know who he's committed to. And I'm not proud of that, but it's my experience. Honestly, not being tied down held my career and shit, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that girl just need her more, cause she good at it. Just don't do it around me no more. I'm sure she don't imagine she had big impact on me before, but she probably the reason I don't trust who I get feelings for. Tell me
I need to know if that's him hitting those notes. If he's capable, he should sing more. Because the melodic to that voice is just hitting me in my soul right now. Like it fits perfect with this song. Hits you right in the feels.
I changed.
Okay. Hi. All right. I'm gonna put on some Ren real quick and take this little guy outside before he blows up, even though I know he's not going to. Yeah, he should sing more, or maybe I haven't got there yet. But I think if that's him, he's got the skill to do so. But I'm going to take Chop out real quick, so I'm going to put some Ren on in the background while I step away. Apologize for the break.
Life is funny sometimes. Life is funny sometimes. Life is funny sometimes. What type of human are you? The type to question things, or the type who don't care if you do? Are you the type to get excited by a molecule divided, split an atom in a fraction, blow a nuclear fuse? Are you seeking the truth, or are your hands on your eyes? Pick up a paper, don't debate with anything that's inside. Are you happy with life on the day that you die? Will there be tears full of fear, or will you die with a smile? I'll pick up a paper, then put down my pattern, and it's a lyrical syllable pattern, and if there are spaces, I'm filling the gap in focus. Splitting an atom, I'm bringing it back in the words, I'm attacking, it's cracking, I'm backing the wisdom, I'm rapping, I'm running, I'm mapping, I'm bringing a skill like Lotus. Hidden dragon tiger, style inside your mind, the world is wider. When you look inside can guide you. Weave a web of wisdom like a spider. Perceive the unseeable, hadron collider. Life is funny, 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 life is funny. Sometimes it's like I'm looking at you, wondering what I would do if I was there in your shoes. If I was born a different mind, a different time, a different view, would my behaviors be the same? And do we even really choose? Am I the byproduct of my environment? I buy products for my requirement. A sucker, I know that cause I'm a sucker too. You're a sucker, I'm a sucker. Fuck it, what you gonna do with this body you were given? Your life, are you living? Have you sight or no vision? Are you tired with the game? Passive or decision, follow or ambition, surgical incision in the middle of the brain. Say my name, I bang like Kurt Cobain, reach nirvana on the spiritual plane. In my membrane, insane like I'm Cypress Hill. Tray flipping like I'm Tony, cause I got this skill. Life is funny, 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 life is funny. Quarantined inside my room, we're living in very strange times. Pick up my paper, then pick up my pen, and I won't be stopping till I'm top of the throne, top of this hill, top of the moment that's keeping it real, top of the beat, top of this vibe, top of the symbol on top of the ride, top of the pop, top of the mix, top of the snare that follows the kick, top of the game, I remain today holding my pain with the syllable savagely spit. Taking the talk and the taking the talk of the clock, it's taking a lot. I deliver the shock like an insulin shot, and I'm back on the block and attacking them hot, and I'm taking the pop with the rock in the sock, and I'm swinging it, bringing it, flinging it, knocking the teeth right out your mouth. Bitch, I'm back on the roll, back on the wheel, back in myself, back in the field, back in the game, back in the lane, back in the same old Batmobile, back in the flow, back in the place, back in the building, from that base, back in the nectar, back in the honey. Life is funny, life is funny, life is funny.
All right, I'm back. Thank you for being so patient. As I thought, he didn't need to go out. just being a butthead. Okay. This next one I've done a reaction to. What am I waiting for? But I didn't really react other than just getting emotional and crying through the whole song. So I might touch on this a little bit. I've been wanting to go back and give it another reaction where I give it more than just my emotional reaction. But I also felt that what I did in that reaction was very open and genuine. So I put it out there. And also I felt like at the time, it was when I just started putting my singing into the videos. I felt that was more embarrassing than me crying on camera. So I left it there and put it out as well. But yeah, so what am I waiting for is up next. Let's see how it hits.
I changed how I look, how I talk, how I act. I changed even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I changed even more.
I guess he sings a little bit more than raps in this one too, but not like he was in that last song.
What am I waiting for? My grandma said I wanna visit you to get that LA view, but I might die before I ever get the chance to. I found a subject I could change to avoid the awkwardness and realizing the painful truth. But I wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief, and never gave this a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? Will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I changed how I look, how I talk, how I act.
Yeah, first time I heard this, when I was doing my reaction, like, it's like I ripped off a Band-Aid on a wound I was trying to hide from myself. And this song helped me process some shit I was trying to hide behind or hide from. So that emotional react was a positive one, even though it was on a sad subject. Like, it helped me get through some shit. So, like, what I said there at the end was what I was been avoiding. So if you've seen that reaction, you can know what I'm talking about. Moving away from everything I grew up around was one of the best things for me, but it was also one of the most difficult things I've ever done. I have my cousin here where I moved, but everything I grew up with for the first 34, 35 years of my life is just I don't know. It was just one of my best friend from first grade. He's back there. My mom, my siblings, they're not in California, but they're still on the West Coast. So lost my dad since I moved, and my uncle, his brother, within months of each other because of COVID, and my dad's diabetes. Like, so it's been a rough journey since moving, but I've also found myself more. I've accepted who I am. But yeah, doing this, like, it's kind of been like therapy to me. Like, hearing songs like this that help me process stuff and putting it out here, putting my words out on camera in the moment. Uh, it's been extremely helpful. And then starting to sing, I did not expect me to even do that. And then once I did, I didn't expect it to have the effect it did on me or does on me. So I appreciate y'all putting up with it, even though it may not sound the best. It is extremely helpful. But yeah, this song, man. Should I do a reaction to it where I talk about it deeper, or is what I gave it respectful enough as it is. I'm sorry, Jamaica. Yeah, I only have one grandparent left. My dad's mom lost the other 3 to cancer.
Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last leaf, and every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to?
This makes me think of my great grandma. She raised me. And I started working at 15. So between work on the weekends, school during the week, I was at home with her to help as much as I should have been, or maybe I put too much responsibility on me for that age, but she raised me, and it got to a point to where our roles should have reversed, in my opinion. I felt real bad about not being able to be there for her. It got to a point to where she had to move in with her son so she could get the care she needed, and I felt like I let her down. Because she gave me so much opportunity. I didn't grow up in the same environment my siblings did, and I think it led to me having a different outlook on things, seeing it from the outside instead of being there experiencing it with them.
You, all your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? You avoid the awkwardness and realizing the painful truth. But I wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief. And every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? When will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God. But it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I changed how I look, how I talk, how I act. I changed even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I changed even more. What am I waiting for? I used to have recurring dreams about death. So ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it. But can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? Used to walk with the bad.
That hits hard. Like, talking to someone because they're getting towards that end of their journey. Like, how are you processing these? Like, I know how I see it from the outside, but how are you seeing it from your point of view? Maybe learning that could help Token when he gets to that point in his life. It's a conversation that's rough to start no matter what, but put it out here in lyrics.
Me is wishing I changed even more. What am I waiting for? I used to have recurring dreams about death. So ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it. But can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? Used to walk with the batter, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you. Maybe because of us, your life has a different meaning and a view, and you're happy to live, but you don't have to. I just can't relate. My life is everything, and I'm trying to make it great. But it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I changed how I look, how I talk, how I act. I changed even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I changed even more. What am I waiting for? On our phone call, you tensed up when you mentioned death. It still bother me cause I'm
Just trying to vibe through it, make it. It still hits hard. I've listened to it a few times since making that reaction, but it still takes me down that thought process every time. And actually, I'm grateful for it because music like this is why I feel music is one of the only things that can heal your soul. That's why we need it. It's why we need to support it. It's why we need to let it flourish, not hold it back with stupid rules and shit from labels and lawyers. The independent scene needs to blow up and show us what music and art is really for. Like without stuff like this, music or painting or even entertainment like TV shows and movies, like those things have inspired real life advancements, and holding them back just because some people think it's not a productive way to live your life. You should be wasting your life in a factory or in a store or some bullshit when your purpose is doing this. This is what you were put here for, to inspire us all. Like we shouldn't be holding that back. We should just let it grow and love it for what it is. Not try and put everyone into a specific box. Or in Beyonce's case, switch genres 20 years into your career and get new artist award just because you switched. That's bullshit no matter how talented you are. Sorry, getting on my soapbox. Let's get back into the song.
What am I waiting for? On our phone call, you tensed up when you mentioned death. It still bothers me cause I want you to be content. It was the middle of the night, I guess that's when most happen. Did you find contentment or not even know it happened? The questions I don't have any answers to upset me, until I realize they're not meant to be. Maybe that's what's beautiful about the rollout. Grandma Tuesday, I'ma be crying my soul out. My birthday's coming up and even if you live past it, I still change the subject every time you hinted at it. Cause I'm not even supposed to know till I'm supposed to know. And until I'm supposed to know, I'll be hoping I don't. I'll be hoping I don't.
That is the realist line he says in this whole song. I feel like you don't want to know until you need to know for certain things in life. But at the same time, sometimes you need to know. So, what are you doing, mister? I like it when you're quiet, but it also worries me because then I know you're up to no good. He knows I'm distracted, so then he takes advantage. Because as soon as I got back into the music, he tried, yeah, definitely, Jamaica, double-edged sword. Once we got back inside and I got back into the chair, he started trying to make me take him out again. Now he's on the bed looking for shit. Yeah, I'm calling you out. All right, let's get back.
I wish I did more full about the rollout. Grandma Tuesday, I'ma be crying my soul out. My birthday's coming up and even if you live past it, I still change the subject every time you hinted at it. Cause I'm not even supposed to know till I'm supposed to know. And until I'm supposed to know, I'll be hoping I don't. I'll be hoping
I like every song he's put out so far on this album that I've listened to. You could move with it, you know, no matter the melody or the meaning behind the song, the lyrics, like you could just sit there and move to the music. And that says a lot to someone when they're creating it, where there's a lot of rap, I feel, or in general, just a lot of music out there that it's being put out and everything is nice. It feels good. It sounds good, but you just can't move to it. And Token really finds that place in the song where he's able to just bring everything out. Real artists can do that to you. Ren does it all the time to me.
Don't. I wish I did more for you, but I know it's a losing game. I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
Purpose is to say, I don't give a. You say one more time, I'm gonna slap you. I'm your mother of the so.
Oh, that reminds me of my great grandma. Just all of it. These clips. Yeah. Oh. Agreed. I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. It's gonna be a weird pull, but here we go. When he gets back to his father at the end of the movie, like my great grandma always called me her boy. So when they get reintroduced to each other and he just holds him and cries and calls him his boy, like that's where I go back to in my mind. And when I hear these clips of his grandma, I'm assuming like it takes me back to those moments as well. I'm grateful for songs like this that could help me bring back memories I've been avoiding.
But I don't. I'll be hoping I don't. I wish I did more for you, but I know it's a losing game. I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
Purpose is to say, I don't give a. You say one more time, I'm gonna slap you. I'm your mother of the so the character is
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What are you waiting for? And
Ugh, all right. That was What Am I Waiting For? Next one up is Odd One Out. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more tracks to go.
Number 3, man, stop bringing up that your father did. Nigga, we get it. So you tell me every song, bro? Come on, I got problems too. We been here with fucking problems all the time, nigga. Come on, bro. You better than this.
fuck. Voices in my head are over capacity. Who's gonna shut down this club? She see the good man that's buried in me, but she just isn't digging enough. Maybe one day she gonna find him or find out it's not worth the effort to strut. Her pretty ass out of my life like everyone does. Fuck. I get to sleep at 10 nips and I talk and they call it a 10-wheeler truck. Cause that's when I travel the world where the niggas be going and find them stuck. If she end up falling in love, I adjust and I put her on nice like a puck. Get a pretty ass out of my life cause everyone does. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Grandma just died and I wonder what the afterlife is like. If she gon' watch me while I rap, is she the reason for my mama's eating problem? Probably got reincarnated as a savage group Jewish, but I'm
Nice mood change. Definitely got me out of the dad bag. Oh. but I'm also thankful for the journey that song takes me down every time. Process something new, I feel. But yeah, this was definitely a switch up.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Grandma just died and I wonder what the afterlife is like. Is she gonna watch me while I rap? Is she the reason for my mama's eating problem? Probably got reincarnated as a fat bitch. Grew up Jewish, but I'm turning Buddhist. I was almost atheist. One day I'll be a Catholic. That's to paint the picture. Just I'm not devoted. I am to my girls and friends and wants and passions. Who will I be by the end of this month?
That was a lot he just unloaded in a very short time. Grandma just died. I wonder what the afterlife is like. Is she going watching me while I rap this? Is she the reason for my mama's eating problems? Probably the got reincarnated as a fat bitch. Grew up Jewish, but I'm turning Buddhist. I was almost an atheist. One day I'll be a Catholic. Like, yeah, going through all that, kind of exploring that journey myself. How much into the religious stuff I lean into or not. When you look into all of them, you realize at the heart of them, before humans got in there and started fiddling with everything to control their masses, they were basically the same ideals, just under different names. And then the people in power manipulated them over time and changed them to keep their power. Sad.
Life is just like chess and every atheist. One day I'll be a Catholic. That's to paint the picture. Just I'm not devoted. I am to my girls and friends and wants and passions. Who will I be by the end of this month? Life is just like chess and every night the liquor fuck a bishop. That's the world we live in. I was never good at staying in touch. Only call my people back after they pass, like I don't pick up. And pass my bro the phone, I say go for since I'm back to the bone. Homie growing, we were here like chaperone. He took out a roll like it's a chaperone. If you get too lit, tap a traffic home. Paris at my home, that's the catacombs. Ask us how the clothes, have attack from Rome. Baddies at the shows, like grabbing goals. Have a bastard go, then pass like Pat Mahomes. Fuck! Voices in my head in over capacity. Who's gonna shut down this club? She see the good man that's better than me, but she just isn't digging enough. Maybe one day she gon' find him and find out it's not worth the effort to strut. Her pretty ass out of my life like everyone does. Fuck. I get to sleep at 10 nips and I talk it and call it a 10-wheeler truck. Cause that's what I try with the world where the niggas be going and find them stuck. If she end up falling in love items and I put her on nice like a puck. Get a pretty ass out of my life cause everyone does. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, that felt good.
I'm so disassociated, I feel like it wouldn't even be real if I crashed the coupe. Told my mom that I was having thoughts of death instead of helping me, she sent me fucking true. Life is all connected, every time I get a beat, I find an older verse and try to beat it. Life is all connected, if you get deep enough inside of her, she gon' look for deeper meanings, everything is meant to be. I remember watching Intervention and I saw my sister on the screen. Should've listened to my...
Everything's still running smooth. I saw the times jump a little bit here when I was watching, so I know I don't have the best setup. Just trying to make it work as good as I can for what I got until I can upgrade. But sounded everything all right. Thank you.
Intuition 15 years later when she clean. But her little brother told the world about a secret's never safe for me. Fucking let me be a piece of shit in peace. Ain't it funny other homies turning to the people that they promised me they wouldn't become? I'm the only reason that they got a bit of confidence. I didn't know they're taking it wrong. Everybody bragging at me about getting a whole work car or a new designer hoodie or a gun. Honestly, I miss when homies didn't feel like they had to do something cool around me to have fun. That shit is lame. Feel like the only one that didn't change. Turn out my dad's parents had money. Dad died, then mom retired. Strange. I'm losing trust in everyone he stays. Dad couldn't walk, but he still walked away. When I died, don't put money in the grave. Share it so they can make the same mistakes. Then leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'm tired of hearing that rap.
Ooh, coming in with some drums. Fuck yeah.
Bullshit. Oh, this is
Leave me alone.
I'm supposed to be the one.
I'm tired of hearing that rap bullshit. Oh, this is that. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Hooks and verses. That's what we need. Stop doing all this extra bullshit, bro. And number two.
That was Odd One Out. Fire. Yeah, Token knows what he's doing. This one is, what is this one called? Marco Polo featuring Marcus Plus. All right. Haven't heard of Marcus Plus before, so introduction to a new artist as well. Haven't heard any of this song. Let's get into it. Already different than anything on the album. Kind of more rock related in the music so far. It's like guitar.
Dad told me doing coke in college barely affected him. If he was still alive, I get him better shit. He never hit my mom, but he heard reason why depression hit. Every good man has an edge to win. Every good man has an edge to win. She don't want me to leave, she got me edging with her. Didn't act like a baby, my nanny was a devil sitter. Devil's under the ground cause she kept grinding me every winter. Every summer, fall, and spring, like plumbers on the sink. I stick my hand in trauma, puncture off my rings. The girl spoke to me more politely than the butlers fucked the kings. I fucked her off a king, but Usher always sings and Rugbird's always singing. My patience is always thin enough to jump to modeling. Back before I crossed the scene, to have your mama them led now off of screens. It's me and Token ISO and niggas don't gotta call a screen. We Luke and LeBron James off the lean and the ball of beans. Smoking on the split fully a best friend. My clip full on the West End. No religious rituals, I just sin. It's just sin.
I already could tell this guy sorry. Yeah, Marco's style is pretty similar. I could see why they did a track together.
Thin enough to jump to modeling. Back before I crossed the scene, to have your mama them led now off of screens. It's me and Token ISO and niggas don't gotta call a screen. We Luke and LeBron James off the lean and the ball of beans. Smoking on the split fully a best friend. My clip full on the West End. No religious rituals, I just sin. It's just sin. The Southside villain back on the street with a Mac in his Jeep and he clapped. If you asking for beef, you can't fucking weak. You asking for peace.
He's going off. I like it. At first, I couldn't even, until I heard the difference in his voice. I thought it was still Token, and then I picked up on the switch.
Ask for the beast, believe the whole map, or they can mask your fleece. And jump in, it's just in. The Southside villain back on the street with a Mac in his Jeep and he clapped. If you asking for beef, you can't fucking weak. You asking for peace, ask for the beast. Believe the whole map, or they can mask your fleece. And jump back in the wagon here and do the dash for police. Heard he was stressed before we shot him. I hope he passed the relief. Pussy. Marco. Lower that beam. He just hit his lights. I know what that means. Oh, his features are mine. I know what that means. He blame TikTok. Yeah, I know what that means. Hey, Marco, lower that beam. That was a concept album. I know what that means. Now he mad at his label. And his show was only filmed from one angle. Yeah, I know what that means. I wanted my grandma to see my house, but she just passed. I hope she's in heaven, appreciating the view I have. Mom never dated after my dad. I had no stepdad. That's how I want all my pictures to be after I leave the rest. Make the payment forever. I hate it, rain legend never. My pages stay epicenter. Right 8, they ain't check my temper. My brain just ain't getting better. They made me take tests to measure like day-to-day Helen Keller. My aiming ain't ever better. I may just break MJ's record. Her days of straight rest and pleasure like Labor Day stretch forever. I was only a kid. I guess those ladies say sex offenders. Cause my dick wasn't grown-ups more than David Spade, Adam Sandler. My anger rate right to banners on stage like they back dancers. My lady say have some manners. She ain't a straight habit camper. My bank's like extravaganza. My saving grace, that's the answer. I make mistakes bad as amateurs who raise the late Adam Lancer. All of my friends are dead. They got the face who they cast as Chandler, bathed like Matthew Perry, but it's made the name Pavagander. The sickness behind my bars like it.
Oh, Matthew Perry bars.
Sandler, my anger rate rapping banners on stage like they back and dancers. My lady say have some manners, she ain't a straight happy camper. My bank's like extravaganza, my saving grace, that's the answer. I make mistakes bad as amateurs who raise the late Adam Lancer. All of my friends are dead, they got the face who they cast as Chandler. Thinking like Matthew Henry, but it's Dave the Nave, Havagander. The sickness behind my bars like it makes when they battle cancer. My capital is conquered, I should change my name as New Hampshire.
Cruising through the opposition block with pistols cocked to get a drop. We hopping out the fucking whip, I'm sick of spinning blocks, my aim is bad. Coming out the bushes and I played his ass. Thought he was acting wild, but he wasn't lying, I had to tame him fast. I done put a beam up on his head, but this ain't laser tag.
That's a switch up from his last set of bars in here. Oh, Chop, you just got a treat. You were laying down. I should have left you alone. This is all my fault. And no, you don't need to go outside.
My capital is conquered, I should change my name as New Hampshire.
Cruising through the opposition block with pistols cocked to get a drop. We hopping out the fucking whip, I'm sick of spinning blocks, my aim is bad. Coming out the bushes and I played his ass. Thought he was acting wild, but he wasn't lying, I had to tame him fast. I done put a beam up on his head, but this ain't laser tag. I signed the right nation, I niggas hate me like they damn it ass. He told this bitch stop playing my music, that shit make him sad. And artist by commission, this whole paying me to paint her ass. I got 5 bars for my boss, let off shots and dog loss. Hop in the whip and haul off. Raising pistol homes. Me and my dogs kill all of his dogs. I'm Victor Holmes. We looking like some fucking chain smokers. How many sins was born?
Marco, lower that beam. He just hit his lights. I know what that means. Oh, his features are bought. I know what that means. He blame TikTok. Yeah, I know what that means. Hey, Marco, lower that beam. No, it's a concept album. I know what that means. He mad at his label.
I'm getting a warning. Heads up, we've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Hey, Rambler, how you doing? Does that mean I'm not pausing enough? I know Token doesn't mind, and I'm not monetized at all. Am I still here? Everything good? Sorry, I was just trying to figure this out. Stream's going good. Uncle Ray stopped by for a second. I don't know if he's still here, but that was fucking amazing. Love seeing him in chat. Sorry, I was just checking out a warning. I know Token's reactor friendly, so I'm not too worried about it. And even more, I can't monetize, so I don't think that's an issue. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 tracks left. 7 if you include the one I'm on now, but it's almost over. Got about a minute left.
And this show was only filmed from one angle. Yeah, I know what that means. I don't do lines, I seen him turn my sister crooked. But my 4th grade best friend is addicted and he looks it. He just broke down the pills while I broke down the reasons why he shouldn't. He slid them over to me and I pushed it. I pushed that shit away. I got boundaries.
I did sing as best as I could to What Does Your Love Look Like? It's gonna be a long stream, but if y'all want to go back, you can once it's over. I got a couple reactions to do after this as well. But this has been an amazing album. Don't know how I didn't come across him sooner, other than just kind of pulling out of the music scene altogether for a long time. Just focused on specific artists. Didn't try to find anything new. Definitely should have not done that.
I know what that means. Hey, Marco, Lower that beam. No, it's a concept album. I know what that mean. Now he mad at his label, and his show was only filmed from one end. Yeah, I know what that mean. I don't do lines. I seen him turn my sister crooked, but my 4th grade best friend is addicted, and he looks it. He just broke down the pills while I broke down the reasons why he shouldn't. He slid them over to me, and I pushed it. I pushed that shit away. I got boundaries. You didn't know? I do. You gotta be a pretty girl to push shit in my nose. Tippy toes is what my dad chose to leave the bedroom with. He acted way too suicidal for a child, so when I was 10 and shit, when he slept too long, I had to check on him. I did. Big respect to him. I love you. Ever since I watched The Godfather, I don't like people sitting directly in back of me. My father showed me The Godfather, and that's the only thing he did that was father. You don't talk to me. Talking to men bother me. Too much time on your hands. Go have some fun and stack some cash or something. Pass the cup, I need a happy buzz. Vodka got me talking with a lip. It's not a Grey Goose, it's Daffy Duck. Happy brunch, happy birthday. What's your lucky number? 24 always been my lucky number. It's me and my sister's birthday, and it's how many hours are in a day, and that puts me in first place. So when Dad died on the 24th, I took it as a good day.
Damn, that was rough right there. That was Marco Polo. Yep. That was Marco Polo. I don't understand why I'm getting this warning, though. I didn't get it during my birthday stream. Any restrictions or anything on your guys' end? Is everything coming through good? Have they kicked me off and I didn't know it yet? Next track is It Kills Me. I like that he doesn't fall into the same beats and stuff. Like, every track has seemed to be its own piece. They all work well together, but they're all different from one another. Welcome back. I was just getting into the next track, Jamaica. This one is definitely bass heavy. Like, I mentioned it before. I forget what song it was, but where the warning the warning just went away. Let's see how long it takes for it to come back. Maybe it's telling me I'm not pausing enough. But there was a track before where I felt the instrumentals were over the bass. Now it's the other way around with this one. Chop it down.
They see how I'm moving with me, I'm not secrecy. That's what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just am how they need me. Replacing my feelings with just feeling busy. It's cool, but it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. I'm so used to being let down by the people and things I believe in. You think I'll be stronger, but the only thing that I learned from repeat disappointment is don't let them see it. I'll lie, yeah, I promise it kills me.
Yeah, it's definitely different than anything he's put out on this track. Or album, excuse me. And yes, Rambler, I feel like I found the reaction community and Ren and all of that right at the perfect time because I was so close to getting rid of music. I was not happy at all at the direction the mainstream stuff I was listening to was going. And then I found Ren and the underground community. So, and then the reaction community. And it's been amazing. and then getting the courage to doing this myself. Don't look at me like that. You just got a treat. Oh, he turned the puppy dog eyes up to 15. But yeah, yeah, the finding this community and stuff has been amazing. It's been life-changing, honestly. Even before I started my channel, the just being involved in the comments and other people's videos and interacting in lives and stuff was having a place to go to get this stuff off my chest, because friends and family weren't really interested in listening to my Ren talks, as I've said before. One of the main reasons I started the channel was to have an outlet for this. Let's get back into the song.
I'm so used to being let down by the people and things I believe in. You think I'll be stronger, but the only thing that I learned from repeat disappointment is don't let them see it online. Yeah, I promise it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. My mama thought I'd be a superstar right about now. She always went to bat for me. I'm letting her down every time that I tell her the show wasn't at full capacity. I promised that woman a mansion. I promised that woman a life with celebrities. I know she's not gonna sing it, but she don't want to hear no more promise.
I heard this clip yesterday on his Instagram. I remember that line right there where he's talking about he feels like he's failing his mama when his shows aren't at full capacity, or promising her a mansion and all that. And yes, Jamaica, safe space. I'm also trying to create that safe space in my Discord. If y'all haven't joined, please click the link in the description above. It's full with amazing people. I'm just trying to grow a safe space there where we could talk about whatever we need to talk about, as long as it could stay respectful.
She's almost 70. Every time I get momentum, I lose the momentum like it wasn't meant for me. Get an idea, then a brand new idea, then I leave the idea that was probably best for me. I don't care much about being the richest, I care a lot more about reaching my destiny. I know that mama is never gonna say what she think about her son, and it sounds like some decorating. I'm not see through, she asks what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just say
That's a lot of deep shit he just touched on right there. Wondering if the paths he's chosen were the right ones, or if he chose poorly and the better path was left behind, lost opportunities and stuff. Also, where he touched on, like, his mom may not say what she really feels, how she really thinks of the career paths he's chosen. That's what I got from that bit right there.
Yeah, that was probably best for me. Every time I get momentum, I lose the momentum like it wasn't meant for me. Get an idea, then a brand new idea, then I leave the idea that was probably best for me. I don't care much about being the richest, I care a lot more about reaching my destiny. I know that mama is never gonna say what she think about her son, and it sounds like decorating. I'm not see through, she asks what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just say how they need me. Replace feeling feelings with just feeling busy. It's cool, but it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me.
Just
I'm so used to being let down by the people that things I believe in. You think I'll be stronger, but the only thing that I learned from repeat disappointment is don't let them see it online. Yeah, I promise it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. Facial recognition everywhere I go. My life is weirder than I thought it would be. Always thought it could be cool to have it. Am I wrong to tell you that it's bothering me? Strangers come up and they usually don't mention older music from an album or two. Even though they're showing love, I still internalize it as what the fuck happened to you? What the fuck you doing? Where the fuck is between somewhere talking? Fuck you doing? And really all he said was holy shit talking. I love you, I love household name. Can we do a pick? How did I become a person? I don't see a blessing that's next to him showing him all that love. Maybe this shit just isn't meant for me like I thought it was. They see how I move over me, I'm not secrecy. That's what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just am how they need me. Replace feeling feelings with just feeling busy. It's cool, but it kills me.
This rain keeps pouring from the clouds you make.
So that was It Kills Me. This one sounds a little different already. Yeah, agreed. Jamaica, fire, fire, fire. Everything on this album has been. One, two, three, four, 5 songs left.
Rain keeps pouring from the clouds you made for me.
What's this one called? This is Token with Steven Rodriguez. See You Leave.
This rain keeps pouring from the clouds you made for me.
His voice is fucking amazing already, just off the back. I'm assuming this is Steven Rodriguez singing right now.
Thought this all done, but the storm won't let me be. So I sit here all day, thinking how I couldn't see the time we lost it, and I break to see you leave.
Why don't I forgive you? You laying in a grave and I woke up at a young, healthy age. So why don't I forgive you? I buried you today, looked around and I was only one of 8. So why don't I forgive you? Nobody.
This album's full of raw, deep emotions, just unpacking it in different ways. Token, you have amazing ability of putting your emotions into your music and helping us feel it.
Want to say, but if anyone deserved it, it was you. So why don't I forgive you? I only feel bad for the ones who feel bad when they do. When they do, I'ma tell them they got better shit to feel. I promise I'ma keep it real. What does blood even reveal? You're my dad's dad, but you are my dad, never healed. I'm sorry, but I'm not breathing. He was dead to us way before he stopped breathing. The last time we spoke was 4 years ago even, and I was fine with that before he died. So why can't I forgive myself neither?
This rain keeps pouring from the clouds you made for me. Thought this all done, but the storm won't let me be. So I sit here all day, thinking how I couldn't see the time we lost it, and I'm ready to see you leave.
Why don't I forgive you? You're laying in the grave and I woke up at a young, healthy age. So why don't I forgive you? You know I'm self-made, we both laying in the product of our ways. So why don't I forgive you? I wrote no eulogy today, but your brother had a page. Can I say shit? How could he forgive you? For all the silence and the hate, and all the trauma and the pain that you leave him got the same name, but
that's a rough thought process too. Like, thank you, Jamaica. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's a hard thought process he just put us through right there. How do you forgive? Like, just because they're gone doesn't mean you forgive or forget what has happened in your life. Agreed, Rambler. There's 17 tracks on this album alone, and then whatever else he's put out before. I didn't expect it to be that high, so I'm like, damn, it's going to be a longer stream than expected, but I'm here for it. I've been putting this off for too long. But yeah, unpacking what he just said. Like I mentioned before, I lost my dad the last couple years. Growing up, he wasn't always there. So, and it's a weird thought process because growing up, I was always the one giving him chances and not giving up on him. I felt like my other siblings kind of, maybe it's what they needed to do to get past the pain and stuff, but like they gave up on him being there for us in that way. So after he passed, it's like they kind of just, maybe because they fought it for so long, they've worked through that process of our childhood. But I feel like it was like a switch that flipped. Like, it was just sad and forgiveness at that point. And I am sad he's gone. I wish he was still here, but I also don't forget the stuff that I've gone through in my life because of the times he wasn't there. He also helped me get my first job, and I was 15 and gave up my weekends, but it also kept him around for the siblings as well. So I liked that. But and just in general, not negative things in life, but just, yeah, hard to unpack that.
You know I'm self-made, we both laying in a product of our ways, so why don't I forgive you? I wrote no eulogy today, but your brother had a page. Can I say shit? How could he forgive you? For all the silence and the hate, and all the trauma and the pain that you leave him. Got the same name, but I changed ways of the meaning. Now the name rang and it maintained something deeper than the same hate and the same shame that you catered. Kinda hate that I'm doing your last name a fucking favor. You don't deserve that. That was almost homeless, he ain't never heard a word back. Nah, he don't deserve that. I heard you asking about me on your deathbed. How you still got me dealing with regrets? Can't forgive myself neither.
This rain keeps pouring from the clouds you made for me. Thought this all done, but the storm won't let me be.
Steven's voice, man, complements this song perfectly. The mood, the feeling he brings in every time he comes in on the chorus, it fucking hits hard. It hits the soul. I like how it makes me feel when he comes in.
It's pouring from the clouds you made for me. Thought this all done, but the storm won't let me be. So sit here often, thinking how I couldn't see the time we lost it, and I break to see you leave.
Should I have been there more? All the birthday letters I ignored, calls, texts I ignored, shit. Should I have been there more? That would even answer yours. So who'd I even do it for? Should I have been there more? Told myself to pick a side. Was it honesty or was it pride?
I like that, Rambler. If you've listened to my reactions to Gabriel Enrique, I call his singing a vocal hug. It's kind of how it feels here with Steven.
I ignored calls, texts, I ignored shit. Should I have been there more? That would even answer yours. So who'd I even do it for? Should I have been there more? Told myself to pick a side. Was it honesty or was it pride? I should have been there more. Too late to make it right. It's too late to make it right. Moments hold more weight when they're spent.
Maybe if they're gone, you can't make it right between you and the individual, but you could at least take the time to make it right for yourself. And that could greatly help you mentally. Even though you can't have that one-on-one or whatever with the person to make it right between them, you could still make it right for yourself and help you move past those thought process that may be holding you back.
Told myself to pick a side. Was it honesty or was it pride? I should have been there more. Too late to make it right. It's too late to make it right. Moments hold more weight when they're spent with someone who ain't here no more, so I've been feeling regret. They probably feel a little lesser when they ended a death. Too busy picking a side to take a peek over the fence. I know I could have done more. Too proud to be mature. I was 9 telling you I like to rhyme. Used to keep it up. I ended up fine. Now it's too late to see me tour. Nah.
I may need to go and work some shit out, but right now, this channel, music is my therapy, and finding artists that help you get through those mental blocks and stuff is important as well. But there's definitely 1 second.
Thought this all done, but the storm won't let me be. So sit here often, thinking how I could see. Time we lost it, and I break to see you leave.
Should I have been there more? All the birthday letters I ignored, calls, texts I ignored. Shit, should I have been there more? That would even answer yours. So who'd I even do it for? Should I have been there more? Told myself to pick a side. Was it honesty or was it pride? I should have been there more. Too late to make it right. It's too late to make it right. Moments one more wait when they're spent with someone who ain't here no more, so I've been feeling regret. They probably feel a little lesser when they ended to death. Too busy picking a side to take a peek over the fence. I know I could have done more. Too proud to be mature. I was 9 telling you I like to rhyme. Used to keep it up. I ended up fine. Now it's too late to see me tore.
I think it's raining and hitting my windows. I was hearing something, so I had to check it out. Did he get up here and sneak a treat? No, you didn't. Not at all. I got distracted by noises outside, chasing squirrels. Also had to use the bathroom, so I took that as an opportunity as well. But yeah, I think it's raining, so I got distracted by the rain hitting the windows. What, my boy? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I could give you another one. Come here. Up. You need to say hi if you're gonna get a treat. Good boy. Good boy. It would take a lot to get me to be so upset I walk away. This has not been close to that, not at all. But let's get back into the song.
Make it right. It's too late to make it right. Moments one more wait when they're spent with someone who ain't here no more, so I've been feeling regret. They probably feel a little lesser when they ended to death. Too busy picking a side to take a peek over the fence. I know I could have done more. Too proud to be mature. I was 9 telling you I like to rhyme. Used to keep it up. I ended up fine. Now it's too late to see me tore. I never told you how I felt, cause I ain't wanna hear your voice. Never knew the way I felt, so I ain't even make a point. Probably thought I was just selfish and I didn't make the time. Used to think that you were wrong, now I know that you were right. I see the picture of you seen.
I haven't even got driven to that point in a video game. You hush. You are spoiled. And that's my fault. I give into your shit too much, huh? But yeah, it would take a lot to make me rage quit on y'all. Like that level of disrespect coming from me it would take a lot. And even if it was just one person, I would boot them and keep the stream going. I think he had to do more when I took him outside, and he held it in to make me take him out now. Because he's getting gassy. Or it's just the treats. But they're tiny. He hasn't had a lot. Chop, you can wait a few more songs. Okay? I'll take you out before I start my recordings, okay? He'll do that. He'll hold his bathrooms and try and split them into multiple trips, so I have to take him out more often. Let's get back to the song.
I ended up fine, now it's too late to see me tore. I never told you how.
No, not smart. Manipulative. Bratty. And that started before I started my channel. That started when I was gaming. I'll give you all the attention you want. You just need to come over here and show yourself. Yeah, you won't do it unless you get paid, huh? Come here. Come here. I want to see you. Come here. No? No, I just gave you one. You're not winning this battle, Chop. I am.
Felt cause I ain't wanna hear your voice. Never knew the way I felt, so I ain't even make a point. Probably thought I was just selfish and I didn't make the time. Used to think that you were wrong, now I know that you were right. I seen a picture of you, seen you in a different light. Started asking about your upbringing and childhood life, and now it makes some more sense. You just the product of the struggle. I'm sorry and I love you. I should have been there more.
Come here. Excuse me. That was See You Leave. Oh, how do I get the hiccups? I haven't even eaten. This is Jeep. I've heard clips of this one on Instagram, again, where he does, like, let people put in their own verse. I think that's really good. Again, the interactions with the community he's building is great. Been watching some of the Skinner Brothers videos, not music videos, just where they're sitting there. I believe the guy's name is Zach, where they're sitting there talking. I found a video from 5 years ago where he's not wearing a mask, and there's 4 of them. So I'm assuming that's the band. I might react to that video soon. That was Steven Rodriguez, Rambler. Find someone or find a good track. I'll react to that guy's work. Just let me know if they're independent or if I need to put it on the Patreon instead of YouTube. I still need to get my Metallica stuff recorded too. Getting sick fucked up my schedule. How dare it fuck with me like that? I had so much planned last week, and I didn't get shit done. I was too busy laying in bed like a bitch. Right? How dare it come in and... Oh, well, hopefully that's the only illness I get this winter. But yeah, so this is Jeep. I've heard bits and pieces, not the full track.
I was in a Jeep with at least 3.
Terror Reed. Terror, like scary. Reed is featured on this one.
I'm released trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. Backpack full, but I gave it to my bro when the girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house, never read. Can you see where the cash went? Sure. I was in a Jeep, I had a bottle next to me and it was yelling at me in a French accent. Sure. Black on the T, black on the G's, passing the lead. Backs like a crash on the street, freak accident, token the accident, free T used to be a chopper, then he passed in a lead, 20 racks my feet. Obviously too cheap, I get checks with the best. Grew up with a Barbie and now I call her Charlie. They all turn brat with my
The high pitched like alarm noise in the background, not really my thing. It does work with the song, just kind of takes me out of it personally. Still a fun song, still fire, but I don't know if this would go on my playlist just because of that one reason.
See my ex in a Jeep, bitch. I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberlys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a needs for the week. It's a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get the high life. Young tall cows ain't ready, I need a fee. I told them me big, y'all give me by the week.
Maybe if it wasn't so prominent, like it's almost the main focus of the song, it overplays the rest of the beats and even his vocals. But yeah, I feel if it wasn't as overpowering, it would be more enjoyable. Again, just my opinion. I bet there are people who love it.
In the cold, I'm a sad that beat, and I make a house weak, cause I saw when I sleep. The catacomb crew, neighborhood at a raw hood. One look, had them all shook. The brand with the blade in the book, the chef and the cook, raise up, and get so get took. Holding up in that Jeep, slumping mad when we creep. Deep in your set, coming to freaks in they Jeep. Shopping them out what they need, the lyrical vet. Terra and
Tara Reid is going off. He's got some bars.
we creep deep in your set, coming to freaks in they Jeep, showing them out what they need, the lyrical vet. Terra and Tokyo, yourself gon' get broken, we throwing they ass in a bean. Heavyweight horror, I got something for up and all of her friends, never gon' see me again. I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberlys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a needs for the week. It's a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get the high life.
Number 4, we gotta change the label name. That's a stupid name. Never too different. I'm gonna tell you something. You can't be. You're too different, nigga. You're too different. Bring it back down, bro.
That was Jeep featuring Tara Reid. I feel like I'm saying the actress's name every time I talk about the artist, but I'm not. What are you doing? Hi. Yeah, I see you getting into things you shouldn't be. You are not invisible to me when I'm in front of this camera. Now I can't see him. What? There's no food there. Get over here. This boy. Next track is Peter. Including this, there's 3 songs left. Can you handle that, Chop? 3 songs? Huh? Can you? Come say hi. Come on. Just little tiny training treats. Not too much for him. Really? Hold on. Before getting into that, is it throughout the whole song or is it in a specific spot? I'm curious. Because usually that stuff stands out to me, but there hasn't been a song that Ren's put out where there's been like something that's been too much for me. And everyone's allowed their own opinion. Music affects everyone differently. I'm not trying to say what you feel is invalid. Now I want to go listen to that and see if I can find it. Do you guys mind a detour or do I keep on this journey? Now I want to see if I hear it. Thumbs up on a Ren detour. Okay. I like it. Let's get Peter in here. I have heard this one through, so it's not my first time. I've only listened to it once. Chop! Please stop it. It's 4 songs now because you're being a brat. Not really. But it's 4 songs now. Haha. This almost feels like a continuation of YouTube Rapper. When I did the reaction for it, I noticed a lot of similarities between this track and that one when they're him and Tech Nine together doing their shit.
Peter picked a pickle peppers, how the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Good morning, ho, can I get you a water? I'm like a degenerate, who can regenerate? Look at me, waking me up with the scares. I gotta go hibernate, take it the friend away. People are driving around with their friend. I'm knocking these windows and tell them their friend is fake. I find it funny, you talking shit, but I go homies and don't think they're doing the very same. All of your boyfriends are cheating and all of your girlfriends are who gon' be fucking them after you. You got a mind if it's all I'll be hitting the bathroom to get him to simmer his attitude. I used to live on the cul-de-sac, but I don't like being cornered. I'd rather an avenue. I like a post on a post like a platypus, climb to the pussy when I put my pallet through.
Every day when they color rapper through, you go then like every day gonna laugh at you. You like the comedians have to do rapper new, then I got a platinum pack of you. You get to do the US like a poo, I work it up from me in the sucker. Who happen you capping no stuck in this rock of you? Yapping your crap as a fat yap and dabba do. Give me pushing up with some of the
Tech is, I've not personally, intentionally listened to things. I've heard of him growing up, but never really sought out his music. Not because I didn't like it or anything, just never got on my radar until listening to Token. Oh, I almost thought you were going to say someone's name, and I hate that artist. I will never react to their music. I think they have no talent whatsoever. I'm glad Eminem tore them apart. The only good thing Machine Gun Kelly's ever done is get power bombed off a stage in WWE. He's a bum. Skinny jean wearing piece of shit. Tell how I feel. Artist I can never respect. That guy. Yes, he is. Definitely. Hopefully I didn't offend anyone who does like him. It's just my opinion. Yes, that's what she meant by Machine Gun Rapper. I just saw the first 2 words and my mind went right to that asshole. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get negative. No, yeah. Token's the same way. Like I said, when he goes fast, it's very similar. I think Tech has it on a higher level, but when they go fast, they're very, very similar in styles. I could see the influences.
Driving around with their friend, I'm knocking these windows and tell them their friend is fake. I find it funny, you talking shit, but I got homies and don't think they're doing the very same. All of your boyfriends are cheating and all of your girlfriends are who gon' be fucking them after you. You got a mind if it's all I'll be hitting the bathroom to get him.
I saw, I think it was Tech Nine talking about this track and how. Sorry, excuse me. I try to do that when the music's playing. But Tech sent him everything all at once, and he didn't know how Token was going to break it up into pieces. And when Token tried explaining it to him, he's like, I don't know if that's going to work. And then he heard it. He goes, that fucking works. So, it's almost like they're battling without battling. And it's freaking amazing.
Your girlfriend, so who gon' be fucking him after you? Dig out the mind of it, told I'll be hitting the bathroom to get him to simmer his attitude. I used to live on the cul-de-sac, but I don't like being cornered. I'd rather an avenue. I like a post on a post like a platypus, platter the post, look what I put my palate through.
Every day when they color rapper through you, go then like every day gonna laugh at you. Back if you like the comedian, try to do rapper new, then I got a platinum platinum view. If you get jacked into the US, like who abracadabra from me in the slacker. Who happy you capping no stack in this rock of you. Yapping your crap and stuff, yappa dabba do. Any person up percentage that pay to us. Mr. More money, machinery, make you. Don't let the dominant devil delay you, bro. I can break you up in the face to love. Think you standing no minutes, you like to dust. All because you make the moment to make me love. So superior, slip and I slay you, bro. I'm big, yes, big baby, blood.
I just told that chubby rapper hit the gym, you way too much. I just told that Christian rapper shut up, bitch, you pray too much. I just told that syllable rapper dork, you're saying way too much. I just told his model girlfriend throw it up, she ain't too much. Peter picked a pickle peppers, how the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes all in line. Talk about me, but I can hear it from behind. Did a number on her, but I still gave her her prime. I just made a 10 to a split. Is she now a 5?
Hey, you get the murder from.
That line makes me laugh every time. I just made a 10 to a split. Is she now a 5? Fire.
Her prime. I just made a 10 to a split. Is she now a 5?
Hey, you get the murder from me all over the planet. I'm pushing it right at the satellite. Thinking about pushing them up when they're pushing it. Me and my lady, we're using the ragonite. Not the mineral genitals. How to fight, I'm in the middle, not little, my appetite. And I'm busting on through like a mega man. I got a friend like a get up and stop a bite.
All of my homies are fake, we truly got nothing in common except that I'm also fake. I put my kids in the face and I leave just a look at this one they give me for Father's Day. She used to love me and now she my woman and down, but she always know that I'm a call away. Every time I want to kill myself, I try distracting myself in the moment it's sharp and they body so sensitive. She like a hair trigger plus a party in the back like a mullet. If I do pressure, go wrong, I just build me a cabin with anything interiors with it. I'm trying to find me another woman, but today I'm in the 22 like a bullet. I tried becoming a friend of a rapper, he ended up hitting his girlfriend, I couldn't.
I make a move when I'm playing the.
Token always bringing out the stank face. I have no control over it. It just takes over. Hi, Chop. Can't help it. It's something that comes from my generation. I don't think the newer ones do it, but when you feel music, it just
But today I'm in the 22 like a bullet. I tried becoming a friend of a rapper, he ended up hitting his girlfriend, I couldn't.
I make a move when I'm playing the groove. I get them in the mood and the people they love it. I got a new one that's coming your way in the summer. I really just gave you an edit. Fuck it, it'll be so good to hear it. I know all the people are sick of the rubbish. I bet all the women that hear it are gonna be begging for the second needed to plug it. Mr. Punk's appearing me with peons. I peon, predict the flow. Get a flow, I got the type that really making the dough. Rain me like gas and Sam. I get it even there with my foe. 5 Nina's live back with Token. Go!
Peter picked a pickle peppers, how the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes all in line. Talk about me, but I can hear it from behind. Did a number on her, but I still gave her her prime. I just made a 10 to a split, is she now a 5? I just told that loser rapper, make a friend, you have no bros. I just told that whole Canadian rapper, pussy, go back home. I just told that 35-year rapper, don't lie about your race. I just told that label head to let that rapper out his cage. Who's the respect for the people?
Facts. Facts. Let the rappers out their cage. Let all the artists out their cage. Let them make the music they want. Stop holding them back, you fucking dumbass labels. Ah!
The rapper, make a friend, you have no bros. I just told that whole Canadian rapper, pussy, go back home. I just told that 35-year rapper, don't lie about your race. I just told that label head to let that rapper out his cage. Who's the respect for the people I used to look up to, bro? Don't with your heroes like cornballs. I'm trying to become a girl, cause when you catch a girl in a lot, she can bitch you, it's your fault. Talking like both of her, like shaking so much they gave out that work and she left for the floor pop. People love telling a joke about me like I won't be a legend the day that the Lord called.
You get it? You're not supposed to be here. And you keep acting like it, like the shit you doing right now, you never gonna be here again, man. Figure it out, you fucking weirdo.
I already knew that one was fire, but fuck yeah. Everyone okay with a little Ren detour to do listen to Slaughterhouse? No. No, I don't mix my playlists. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Let me see if I can figure it out before you tell me where it is.
Somebody, anyone help.
Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through hell.
I've been lost with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like
Deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell. If I miss it, let me know. But is it throughout the whole song or in a specific spot? Because so far I haven't heard anything. So if it's already past me, let me know.
I've been so lost in my health.
I've been feeling like, woo, deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell. Doors are closing for the chosen. Bodies flipped up, sick and frozen. One by one. Is it that like scratching in the background right there? That I can't even reproduce it with my mouth, but almost like heavy breathing or scratching on a chalkboard.
Crawl over shards, just shots of glass, a master class of deciding inside a plastic cast. It's shallow trees, open wounds that don't heal, coasting in vision, a mountain made a molehill. Through fields to the valley of doubt, I'll revive with the mouth to mouth and say, Yoko, motion, move with a chokehold, goalpost, move and grow up, then grow old, locus, pocus, we do a black hole, the back hole, I left up with the back hole. Last of the prophets, heaven sent Nephilim, the earth with the seven wings. There's no Damocles is beckoning, so there's the torch of porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king? And the the conscious, the conscious sins I bring. The concrete, the bend, the blood, the fetus, here lies the body of Ren. And pain makes men now, boys who were lost, there's a cost to
The homies. Some get body bags, zip back tag, and it still hurts low key.
These concrete streets pre-moved from sheep in the land of the holy. And the legend
Don't die, I love that guy. There's one for the broski. Pedal to metal, you know how we do. The level is just about coming for the shekel is hiding inside of my. Think your rosy cheeks painted them blues. Cause you're sick as a skeleton cruise. I haven't heard nothing really yet. I could see where it might affect some people, but it's not on the level that that song was with Token, I feel. But that's just for me. No. I hear little bits, but it doesn't affect me like that other instrumental did on Token's music. I don't know. Maybe I've just heard it enough that I can tune it out and I never noticed it to begin with, but I'm not hearing anything really.
The devil and Jezebel coming for you. The jackal is hiding inside of my view.
Taking your rosy cheeks, painting them blue. Clicking the skeleton crew. Serving the soul from the base of the shoes. Like the truth, it's the fire in the booth. The side, the side, the flexure. This side, the side, the flexor. So during lightning, turkey on Tesla. I may, just because it's Ren, be able to look past more. Like, what? he is, like I said, he's helped open me up to more music I was not open to a year ago. Like anything electronic techno style, I was anti. But the Losing It retake, Down on the Beat, I guess stuff like this too. It's just I can enjoy it more because I think because of I know how much he puts into his work, and it's not just there to be gimmicky. It's there because he actually respects the music. He likes all these different genres and he likes touching on them.
Working in a lab, I'm not back like that. Stop coming for your neck, the head debt collector. A million degrees, graduate semester. A bullet in the knee till you kneel to the end.
They say, he say, she say. People like to bicker as humanity erodes. OKK with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how you kill a ghost. Kill a ghost, kill a ghost. You can sick to the most. Let's go. To the slaughterhouse, sucker making threats. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch. Love that song. Yeah, I tried. I called out the things I thought might be it, but it didn't really hit me the way you all. And no, I usually can't stand that style of music. Ren has opened my eyes to it. Is it what I talked about, or was it something different I completely missed? Let's get back to Token. Chop. 2 more songs. 2 more songs. Where did Token go? There he is. Okay, yeah, 2 songs left. I'm Your Baby and Diary Number 1. I don't know if that's an actual track or like a skit or something. I haven't noticed he does those, but it could be. Here we go. I'm Your Baby. Second to last track. Stream's almost over.
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Superbad American Pie, Hollywood Sounds, Triple X Search raised me, I'm your baby. Mom left my dad and never talked to a man again. Just to paint a picture had a marriage win. And that's just what I thought what every marriage was. I still would call it love, but I never saw him touch. And I knew it wasn't sex, I only seen them kiss once. But married for 20 plus when I was young, if it was nudity in movies, mama put some anger to it. Little did she know that I wasn't a stranger to it. Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Superbad American Pie, Hollywood Sounds, Triple X Search raised me, I'm your baby. I was infatuated with sex when I was 6. Mom blamed it on the music, so CDs were edited. But it wasn't the CDs, the privacy intrigued me. You look when they say don't look. So I was scribbling pictures of a naked body till the teacher found my notebook. She had to make sure my home's good, so I was put in therapy. Imagine a therapist studying an 8-year-old's rendition of naked breasts. I was always questioned, especially because I only grew up with women present. My therapist put down his pad during one session and asked if I ever thought of my mom or my sister naked. I don't remember what I said, I just remember the feeling of realizing my mom and sister.
I guess that's an appropriate question for a therapist to ask, depending on the context of the conversation, but also feel like it's a weird question to ask. But I'm guessing there's people out there who go through that. So, I don't know. But yeah, media is over sexualized because it makes money. As always. But yeah, that was a weird take. anything that will make money takes precedence over doing something right. Money before the truth, money before advancement, all of that crap. I don't care how it'll affect people, they just want to make a dollar. Very true, Rambler, very true. Because could be growing up in a situation where they're not taught or whatnot that things like that are inappropriate. Or maybe it's just never touched on in general. But yeah, I feel it's more to be helpful than it is to be evil. The question, just not one I would expect to hear in a song. Also true. I was listening to um, Self Portrait on my way into work, and my coworker was behind me. He's 11 years older than I am. And it just happened to be the part where Ren says fuck a couple times. And the dude uses the word in his everyday language, at least at work. But he was saying how that would be something he wouldn't listen to just because of that. And I'm like, he says it 5 times in the whole song. And the way he uses it, it fits the mood of the song. It's not just being thrown out frivolously, you know? And he's like, I wouldn't want my kids to listen to that. I'm like, I get it. You don't, maybe at a certain age, it's too young, but I feel, especially since reading the comments and stuff of Renegades, where they're letting really young kids listen to the music, it just opens up a form of communication between you and them where you could explain the words and be like, it's okay in this situation, but it's not okay in your everyday life. And I feel that helps them grow better than just trying to shield them in a bubble. Like talking to them about stuff like that is more helpful than trying to hide it from them or hide them from it, because eventually they're going to hear it from their friends at school, and it's better they hear it from the parents first. Agreed. Uh, I feel like I completely agree that swearing can be a form of stress relief. Sometimes the way I do it isn't fucks with purpose, but sometimes you just need to let it out. And usually when I'm doing that, I'm in my own. I've heard comments where they've had kids as young as 7-year-olds listening to Ren's music, and they just go through the lyrics and explain it to them. Yeah, I talk like a sailor. But yeah, and I really, the way they explained it in the comment was really eye opening. Like, I was more on the shield them from it type of thing, but also I feel exposing him to it in your way as a parent. I'm not a parent, so I have no real experience with this, just giving my opinion. Uh, when it comes to my mouth, I growing up, I had a really good on-off switch around adults, and then when I became the adult, the on-off switch became around kids. So I was able to integrate that in my growing periods. I don't think it's bad. Like, it's just words to express yourself. As long as they understand the meaning and stuff behind it, and they know it's not acceptable, I feel there's nothing wrong with it. Um, Yeah, I agree. With that too. Oh, damn, I had something I was gonna say, but it slipped. Let me see if a comment can help me get back into that. Can't get the train of thought back. Let's get back to the song. But yeah, I don't know. I have a very different outlook, but I'm also not a parent, so my opinion there kind of isn't based off experience or maybe based off my experience as a kid growing up. I felt again, my great grandma raised me, so I was raised under her her older ways of, like trying to shield the kid from everything as long as possible. And in ways it might have been helpful, but in other ways it got me made fun of and shit in school. So yeah, the sheltered kids, once they realize they've basically been lied to for so much, they just rebel hard. At least that's my experience from people in my life. Let's get back into it though.
She had to make sure my home's good, so I was put in therapy. Imagine a therapist studying an 8-year-old's rendition of naked press. I was always questioned, especially because I only grew up with women present. My therapist put down his pad during one session and asked if I ever thought about my mom or my sister naked. I don't remember what I said, I just remember the feeling of realizing my mom and sister were big breasted. I broke out crying, I couldn't stop and I didn't know why. It's funny which memories stick with you. I was 9. When I was 12, I started hanging with older kids. They would tell me things and they would show me things. Teachers always said I had an old soul. Must have been just my soul, cause my brain didn't know a thing. A mutual friend led me to this older kid's house. We were in his basement, 2 other older kids round. When my homie left, I should have left, but I stayed there. Didn't know these kids well, but I felt safe there. Shouldn't have felt safe there. Dirty conversations about the girls in their grade where people lost virginities. Me, I ain't even kissed yet. I didn't even think about getting my wet. That night I was talking and doing things I ain't wanna do. A lot of I don't knows, a lot of come on dude, a lot of no one's even gonna know, a lot of closing eyes, a lot of long showers and no appetites. Internet trolls raise me, ads raise me.
Again, he's being real, being open, being raw, letting us in to his life, whether or not these are stories or actual events. Helps give you perspective on certain situations you might not have thought of looking at. But damn, he gets deep on this album. Takes you down a whole bunch of different thought processes.
Load again, raise me, Dan raise me, super bad American pie, Hollywood sounds, triple X search, raise me, I'm your baby. I just started dropping music at the time, writing love songs about a girl I hope to find, playing Wayne tapes, knowing I could never say the first body to touch my body looked just like mine. It's funny which memories end up sticking with you, cause I forgot it even happened till I turned 22. Then it all came back and it felt brand new. Wondering if it plays a role in relationships I pursue, or is it just a distant memory that never left a mark? One night my homie had some questions at the bar. He said, why do all the girls look fresh out of a magazine? I said, it's just my type. He said, I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you was normal looking? Would you do something? I said, what? He said, it just feels like you're trying to prove something. And you know that everyone knows you well, so maybe you're still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove?
There he goes again, getting real. Going for the superficial happiness over the emotional, healthy happiness. Sounds like that's kind of what the thought process he was going through there. Took me a while to grow out of that. People need to fit into a certain box when I knew I didn't fit into any of the boxes that were commonly chased. It's pretty shitty to do that to other people myself when I didn't like it being done to me. But you only follow what you're taught until you can learn to question the things you're being taught. I don't know if it was really from this person, but I saw a Facebook clip from, I want to say George Lopez, but it might not have been him, where it says you should be questioning the side you support more than you question the side you don't support. Because, I mean, if you're not questioning it, they're going to get away with murder. Just going with the flow doesn't really help people when it comes to serious things like that.
Out of a magazine, I said it's just my type. He said I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you is normal looking? Would you do something? I said what? He said it just feels like you're trying to prove something.
Teenager, I had this sticker on my wall that says question authority, they don't have a fucking clue. That have became a life motto for me, really. Like, because they don't. They feel the power they have gives them authority over you when in most ways they don't. Even cops and stuff, like, just do what I say because I have a badge. No, we have the right to question you. You could be asking me to do something wrong just because you think I have to listen because you have that badge. Agreed. Like, if you're not questioning anything, you're not going to know there's something that needs addressing or fixing, and you won't find a solution. Like, yep, they feel they don't have to work for us anymore, in my opinion, and they just work us into extremes to fight each other so we don't turn our focus on the real problem, which is the government itself. Democrats do it, Republicans do it, left does it, right does it. It doesn't matter what title you put yourself under. It's all fucking corrupt. Because even the people who are there trying to do good, they're keeping their mouth shut while all of this is going on because whatever reason, threats of ruining their career, their family. Because again, the dollar means more than someone's life to most people in power. And if you're keeping your mouth shut while this is going on, you're just as guilty as the ones doing the crimes, if you know what's happening. When I bring up my views politically at work, the first thing that always happens is, oh, well, the other side did this. So what? Weren't we taught growing up that such and such hurt me first was not an acceptable excuse to react in kind? So where did that thought process go away? Yeah, you should be able to talk to someone with opposing opinions respectfully. I mean, it's how we grow. Let that challenge your thought process. I watched Charlie Kirk's videos the last few months before his assassination, just to challenge my thought process because it was opposing a lot of the things I thought against. And just that challenge, I may not agreed with everything he said, but there are things that he said that I do agree with. Like, yeah, hate breeds hate. But like, I feel people should be hired on merit more than anything else. The most qualified person should get the job, no matter skin color. Hiring someone just on their skin color or gender is not a good reason to hire someone. Exactly, Rambler. Couldn't agree more. Sad part is people don't question how they are brought up. Like they feel this is the only way when there are so many other options out there. They get caught up on the titles. Again, Republican, Democrat, left, right, communism, consumerism, capitalism, socialism. They care more about what it's called than what it could do to help. When in reality, they all have their pluses and minuses, or negatives and positives, and we need to just start pulling the positives out of everything and create a new system. Yeah, we're all human beings. If we weren't meant to intermingle, we wouldn't be able to reproduce together. Right. I always, when I started questioning all my religious stuff, I was taught growing up, like, I felt, yep. Oh, I remember the thought process I was going down. Thank you, Rambler. You reminded me. It's called mutually assured destruction. They both have damning evidence that they could use on the other side, but they refuse to use it because then the other side's going to lob their grenade and destroy the whole thing. What we need is one side to be brave enough to throw that grenade and destroy the system so we can rebuild. I honestly believe they, behind closed doors, for the most part, they're buddy buddy and they just work us against each other to keep them rich and powerful. Please prove me wrong. I challenge you. This has been a long vent. I apologize. Let's get back into Token's song.
I turned 22, then it all came back and it felt brand new. Wondering if it plays a role in relationships I pursue, or is it just a distant memory that never left a mark? One night my homie had some questions at the bar. He said, why do all of your girls look fresh out of a magazine? I said, it's just my type. He said, I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you was normal looking? Would you do something? I said, what? He said, it just feels like you're trying to prove something. And you know that everyone knows you well, so maybe you're still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove?
Hey, it's our TED Talk. We all see, and we all did it respectfully. We were able to talk about a difficult situation and keep it respectful, although we did mostly agree with one another, so that made it easier. But still, we should be able to have these conversations. This is how we grow as a society, is talking about the difficult subjects, not avoiding them. And that's what artists like Ren and Token do. They shine light on these topics that people try to avoid, when in reality, these are the topics we should be focusing on. When I was at my family's house, what was it for? I think we were just there for football and stuff. But when I was there visiting, uh, they hate when I get on my soapbox and start talking my ways. But some people think talking about it's negative when avoiding it is the real negative thing to do. But we got onto the word suicide and how people will just say unalive and it's no longer a triggering word. It's like they both have the same definition. If one triggers you, they both should. And in reality, none of them should trigger you. They shouldn't have that power over you. They should have a negative effect if they, especially if you lost someone to this, but it shouldn't be something that just sets you off. It shows that you need to you have stuff you need to work through, whether it's therapy or yourself. but no word should have that type of control over you.
Internet girl for you is normal looking.
Be right
My
back.
type, he said I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you is normal looking? Would you do something? I said what? He said it just feels like you're trying to prove something. And you know that everyone knows you well, so maybe you still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove? Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Super Bad American Pie, Hollywood Sounds, Triple X Search raised me, I'm your baby.
That was I'm Your Baby. Last song is Diary Number 1, Karma. Damn, it's been 3 hours, over 3 hours. Thank you all for being here. Whether you showed up late or you've been here for the whole thing, it means a lot. This album's been amazing. Did some soul searching. Did some political talks. And we all kept it respectful in the process. So I say that's a victory for everyone. Much love. Chop is still here bugging me. Let's get him to say hi. Come on. There you are. There's the boy. There's the Choppers. Oh, he's trying to get that treat. He's doing so good at being nice. He's so gentle. He could just bite my finger and get it easier, but he doesn't. Last one, Chop. You don't get no more after this. Look at him be nice. Look at him. Oh, pit bulls are violent, huh? You're so mean and aggressive. Bullshit. That's another soapbox I could get on any day of the week. They are the kindest, most gentlest dogs. People just train them to do stupid things, and the people should be punished, not the animal. My best friend back in California, there was a t-shirt that I saw with this on it. The light is a lot right now. Let's see what happens when I shut it off. There we go. Don't judge my pit bull, and I won't judge your kids. It's backwards, but exactly. But yeah, I have a t-shirt with the same phrase on it. I need to find it. I lost it in the in the rack somewhere, but I like wearing it when I walk Chop in the day. The looks I get are great. But yeah. It's not the animal's fault they did as they were trained, because most of the time in those situations, if they don't do as they're trained, they get killed or tortured. The humans should be banned, not the animals. Keep blaming the creatures for our misdoings, and it's pathetic. We're animals too. We're no better than them. In ways we're worse. We have the most potential, and we do not use it to our advantage in the ways we should. I keep hitting space thinking it's going to start the song, but it's not working because I'm working off my phone. Let's get into this last song and close out the stream so I could do my reactions I neglected yesterday.
Yeah.
He started mellow. I feel like this one's going to go out hard. I'm just calling it now. Let's see how good I am.
Daddy wasn't a man, so daddy didn't raise one. I turned into a bitch by the time I was in grade one. Bitches crave attention, I savored it like it's fine wine. Bitches write diaries, and I just made mine rhyme. My ex is telling the time that I cheated, I swear that I ain't even cheat. I guess I can give you the truth about her if she wanna lie about me. I was the one who broke up, so I let her decide what the narrative reads. But shit, this is only my diary, I can be honest, it's just me to me. You're the only girl that I ever loved, and I love you the same today. You walking into my dad's funeral is the image I always replay. Shit,
I got that feeling like I won't get into the details of this one. It's complicated, but yeah, this song I could tell is gonna be one of those deep ones. But I was in a relationship before where I thought it was all working out right, but the more I fought their what's the word? The more I fought their progressions or their attempts at making things go further, the more the real side came out. Like, I'm like, this didn't feel normal. This doesn't feel right. I love the person. I still to this day, but I'll never be able to trust them again now that all the truths come out. But yeah, they did a lot of lying to get what they wanted out of me and the people in their lives. And once it all came out, they lost so much. Not even including myself in that. Like, their kids stopped talking to them for a while. They had, because of that, they lost contact with their grandkid for a little bit. I think now they're all communicating again, but being manipulative piece of shit comes back to fight you. Like, every time I would say something like, it's not tit for tat, it's not eye for an eye, but it wasn't that. It's just calling you on your bullshit and holding you accountable. I wasn't trying to make it eye for an eye, but I'm like, you did this, so consequences are this. But yeah, they just try and flip it on you to make you the bad guy. I was too infatuated with the situation to see the reality of it until it was years in. And it fucking hurt when it all fell apart.
that I went crazy, I left everybody and moved to LA. You walking into my dad's funeral is the image I always replay. Shit, after that I went crazy, I left everybody and moved to LA. You said I felt like I made it and left you, but you know that wasn't the case. You said I'm using my dad dying as an excuse to not give a fuck about you. I got in my feelings and told myself maybe that's true. I gotta man up and be through playing a victim, so I didn't think about that. I really said fuck my dad. That is the reason I'm weak, that he died and he just made me weaker. Fuck all that. But why am I making decisions based off your opinions? We don't even talk. I never said a bad word about you when you tell everybody I'm lost. Every so often my sister is spiraling, wondering what that would do. I can't even help her, I'm forcing myself not to think about her, and I blame it on you. My sister be noticing signs, we go through his stuff. I'm jealous cause she feel attacked from an angel. I don't feel shit, I can't even picture her feeling nothing is worse than it feeling painful. I don't know why you still got such a fucking impact on me. I'm the one who broke you first. You're the one who broke me down and broke the way I think about myself. Which is worse? Daddy wasn't a man, so daddy did.
Damn, that was some shit right there. Which one is worse? Let's go back to the lyrics real quick. I'm the one who broke you first. You're the one who broke me down and broke the way I think about myself. Which one's worse? So yeah, which one is worse in that situation? The person who got broke down, or the one who did the breaking? In a way, it's both bad. But fuck. Yeah, I could see what you were saying, Rambler, that this one hits hard.
I can't even help her, I'm forcing myself not to think about it, man, I blame it on you. My sister be noticing signs, we go through his stuff. I'm jealous cause she feel attacked from an angel. I don't feel shit, I can't even picture him feeling nothing is worse than it feeling painful. I don't know why you still got such a fucking impact on me. I'm the one who broke you first. You're the one who broke me down and broke the way I think about myself. Which is worse? Daddy wasn't a man, so daddy didn't raise one. I turned into a bitch by the time I was in grade one. Bitches crave attention, I savored it like it's fine wine. Bitches write diaries and I just made mine rhyme. My ex is telling the time that.
Damn, I missed that the first time through. Bitches write diaries and I just made mine rhyme. Bar. Fucking bar. I don't agree with it. Writing your thoughts down could be a form of therapy and help you through some shit. But the way he put it out there like that, that's a fucking bar. It's one that could rip you open right there.
I cheated, I swear that I turned into a bitch by the time I was in grade one. Bitches crave attention, I savored it like it's fine wine. Bitches write diaries and I just made mine rhyme. My ex is telling the time that I cheated, I swear that I ain't even cheat. I guess I could give you the truth about her if she wanna lie about me. If you had a goal to make people think that I'm the piece of shit who broke you, I don't see the point in lying about what I did, just say what I did do. Label money I was pouring through. Tell them how you never got a gift. Tell them how I never spoiled you. Tell them how you saw me every chance, encouraging fans to chase their dreams and help the crew. But I never once supported you. Had a dream to be a singer. Vented to me by your engineer, and I will change the subject every dinner. Everyone inside my team knew how talented you were. It was obvious to us. I could have connected you with so many people, but I didn't give a fuck enough.
Damn. That's some shit right there, too. Now, why? Why didn't he... Did he feel... Excuse me. Did he feel she was trying to take advantage of his situation to build her up? Was he jealous of her breaking out and not needing him anymore? The reasoning behind that is more to the story than him actually putting it out there like this.
You knew how talented you were, it was obvious to us. I could have connected you with so many people, but I didn't give a fuck enough. Look how the story unfolds. I posted you on my page, so you got recognized at all my shows. But never once for your own talent, how it was supposed to go. Only because you were mine, I never let you be your own.
That answers my question. It was more out of jealousy and fear of losing her than her using him to build herself. At least that's how I hear it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And you never asked for a favor. Maybe you just were afraid to look like you were using me because on paper people could have thought you loved token. I know that you only love band. Matter of fact, you were the only one. Matter of fact, my only real friend. If anything, I was using you. Never would have thought of that, huh? Posting you all on my page now, so fans can see I got a bad one. Fans can tell me I'm relationship goals. Fans can tell me I deserve that. Everything I do is ego-based. You're the one who observed that. You're the only one who got used. Authentic love you gave to me. Let's talk about what I gave to you. You will tell them that I gave you grief.
Fuck, he's going off on himself. Just tearing his ass a new one. Maybe it's needed if all of this is true.
Posting you all on my page now, so fans can see I got a bad one. Fans can tell me I'm relationship goals. Fans can tell me I deserve that. Everything I do is ego-based. You're the one who observed that. You're the only one who got used. Authentic love you gave to me. Let's talk about what I gave to you. You will tell them that I gave you grief. Your friends will tell you that I gave you no peace. Your dad will tell them that I gave you deceit. I will tell you that I gave you a reason to not believe in yourself and disagree. And then your doctor gave you a seat, brought up the test results, and I'm the one who gave you. I was someone you need meditation for. Never would have thought I'm also someone you need medication for. I cut the tension with a joke, but I gave you a reason to laugh. At a man who has his career figured out, but nothing solid after that. And you gave me 48 months that I miss every part of. Memories I don't get far from. You gave me light, then you brought the dark up. She gave me nothing but karma. Diary 1.
Fuck, man. Yeah, might be. Hi. This is the last song, Chop, and I'll take you out again. I'm not giving you any more treats. Oh, he's looking for them. Here, they're up here, Chop. Look at the camera. That's where the treats are. Just look at the camera. They'll pop out. You don't believe me. They're all gone. You ate them all, Chop. They say hi. They love you. No, cough. Go away. I need to sing after this. There's a little less of a minute left in the track. Good boy, Chop. I love you, sweet boy. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's go back through that real quick. Man who had his memory. That's freaking hard. I have cough drops that are honey and whatnot. I don't have any tea in the house at the moment. I know UK pafu, but snafu, but I gave up tea after my kidney stones. Water, coffee, lemonade, and now W. And since I was sick, I've added orange juice to my fluid intake. What? What do you want? Show me. What do you want, Chop? Show me what you want, good boy. What do you want? I see you. Show me what you want. You want to lay down? Okay, you can lay down. What do you want? All right, let's finish this out before I turn this into a 4-hour stream.
Daddy wasn't a man, so daddy didn't raise one. I turned into a bitch, my time was in grade one. Bitches saving it like it's 4-1. Bitches write diaries, and I just made my rap.
That was the most Eminem he's ever sounded in any song of his I've heard. I used to, Jamaica. Like I said, I was drinking a lot of tea at a time where I was also highly stressed. It was right after I lost my dog, Bo Jackson. Like a month after that, I just experienced kidney stones for the first time. And my doctor, he told me his story. And he basically never changed his diet to adjust to the kidney stones. And he's experienced them more than 200 times. And I don't want to do that again. So I changed my diet up because fuck that pain. My female friends told me they rather give birth to a 10-pound baby than go through kidney stones again. So that told me everything I needed to know. But that is basically it. Back to the first track. All right. That was Token's Not Supposed to Be Here album. Straight fire. Had different moods throughout the album. Took me on rides I wasn't expecting. Some I knew were coming, some I didn't. It looks like he has a lot of videos already for these songs, so I'll probably go back and do reactions to the ones that have videos. But I'm definitely glad I did this. It was amazing. I wish I didn't put it off for so long, honestly. But Thank you all for being here. Anything else y'all need to say or want me to touch on before I shut down the stream? I mean, you could go back and listen. You just won't have the interaction. Is there a track you missed you would like me to listen to again before I shut it down? Yes, thank you, Jamaica. Please hit the like button on your way out. But yeah, is there a track that you missed that you would like me to touch on, Rambler, before I shut down? I have no problem. It's still early. I'm going to get the reactions in that I wanted. There's only 2 I have to do. So let me know now before I shut it down. Oh. All right. We could do that one more time. Let's see if I do better the second time around.
I'm not
Right for you, but I'm just what I should be. I tried to change me, I tried to change you. We never changed, do we? What does your love look like? 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 I'm not just do want to love you. I feel like we're speaking 2 different languages. Yours how the gate might have to instigate it, but that's the environment we feel safer in. Yours how to explain to you how much it took me to tell you I love you. Like that was the weirdest. Really to say I love you when I'm in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics because I was choose to. Yeah, go time. This is what I used to. Same here. You're gonna load off. Before the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm going to repeat it just to be a gentleman and a good chance. I'm going to manage it, mapper before a good man. Always stumble. I'm such a spy. You're going to hold back a cry. But I got to tell you why I'm not right for you. But I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is color my veins, that is present and solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softer when we went to try? I've been going to therapy lately. Because the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel that the loving gets real. Because I just want to run and escape me. Pressure that pains me. Pressure of safety. Pressure of promises that took the maybe. Pressure of bravery. Moving in the same direction. The pressure's been driving me crazy. The therapist said all these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. It was just like that. All my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town 96. My mother was crying. My father was screaming and shouting tonight. Sinning, deceiving, and cheating, denying this. The God is dying, but still she forgives. She repeats every night. I tried to sleep, scream through concrete, muddling peace. It's a love, unless it tortured the fills of my blood, unless it told me that love ain't enough. Love can be porcelain when the times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. Bad look taker, turned the face of the words that he spoke, cutthroat like race. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created, and I made mistakes, but I love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mom, and my sis. The stress left mom disabled for a bit. I grew up fast, then gotta be a new Ren. Strong for my sis, my mom, not a nuisance. Lose the confusion. So late like lucid. Does love look like? Does it feel your insides? Does it keep you up at night? Does it make you feel like a fist in the windpipe, suffocating a feeling when the love's meant to feel right there? Because you know, like so cry right. One night stand makes the pain stop one night. One more blade, or the blade to a cold night. Does your love look like? Woo! I wish there's so much work and how would me feel for me. You saw my motivation tomorrow. Would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down, and you're leaving. It's hard because you mean read it so that you've never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If our way was over for you, it was untrusted for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe my meant together, my history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. As I get quiet, you want to see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. So the seals in the wall that have used to locked from inside. You going to show it all. You going to hold back a cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you. I'm just what I should be. You never changed me. I try to change you. We never changed, do we? What does your love look like? 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 This was also my introduction to Token. It has also become one of the questions I ask someone when we get past the friendship stage, or even as a friend. What does your love look like? It's a great fucking icebreaker. It's a great conversation to have. It can take you down some painful thought processes, but yes, but it's also a concept that is out there. Chop! Stop. You could join in. You could get up here. Get in my lap. You're not going to get a treat, but you could get up here. But yeah, really love that song. It helped me. Again, his music has helped me through some shit. It's amazing. Ren's bit is more complicated lyrically, but I could do it easier than I could do Token's parts. I don't get it. Maybe because I've been singing Ren shit so much, it's easier for me to follow his flow patterns, but I stumble so much on the Token's parts. I don't understand it. Not that I don't stumble in the Ren bits, just not as much, I feel. But that will do it for this stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up for it. Please hit the like button before you leave. Got a couple reactions I'm filming after this, and then I'll be done for the day. We have the Supernatural live stream tomorrow. The Skinner Brothers are releasing like an hour into the stream, so right now it's debating in Discord what we're doing. Do we stop and go watch? Do I postpone until after their stream? Okay, I have 3. I'll throw a 3 sleep token in there. But no, there was a couple special requests given to me that I was going to try and knock out. But I'll get Alkaline in there too for sleep token because that's one I've been wanting to do anyways. But first, I got to take out this grumpy boy. And then I'll get into those reactions. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Until next time, share the love. Everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf, out.